for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New Minute Today, USA Boxing. We are back. We are back. What's going on, everybody? We gonna have a good show today. We're gonna have a good show today, man, as usual, like we always do. We're gonna make it do what it do. We're gonna get it in today, okay? We're gonna get it in today, man. We had some good press conferences yesterday with, I can't say the C word. The C word is a trigger word for certain fanboys. The C word meaning Canelo. And then the E word, can't really say his name, but we're gonna talk about him today. That's the trigger word for certain fanboys. And then certain fighters' names, when you mention their name, they're trigger words for certain people. So I know how to trigger the haters, right? I know how to trigger the haters. Now the thing about the haters is they get triggered, they jump out the window, and they don't have any idea what we're gonna talk about today, right? But some of them have left me some messages. One of them said that, hey, man, you need to cut it out. I thought better than you and this and that, and you should be doing this and should be doing that. I told her, brother, hey, listen, man, if you feel that way, unsubscribe. One thing about us over here, we don't, if you don't want to be here, we don't want you to be here. We don't dick ride for subscribers over here. We don't do that. I've been doing this long enough to know that I have 4 different races of people who call me every name under the book. I've been doing this long enough to know that, hey, you know what? I can't make everybody happy. Since I can't make everybody happy, then fuck them all. Fuck them all. Every last one of them. No matter what they race, ethnicity, where they're from, doesn't matter to me. Fuck every last one of them, okay? True. We gonna smoke. We gonna have some fun. I got 2 more burners over here. We gonna get it in. We gonna make it do what it do. We gonna get a little high, talk a little shit, have some fun, and we gonna keep it as objective and unbiased as possible. Got some good stuff to say about my brother Errol Spence. Got some good stuff to say about him. Contrary to popular belief. Good stuff to say about Ugas as well. So I'm gonna burn this joint. Give everybody a round of applause. We're gonna start it off like that. Phone lines will be open, and whoever wants to jump out the window, jump out the window. You know the old boy, we don't run from no smoke over here. So we're gonna have the phone lines open, and whoever got something to say it. This is free speech. We don't do any threatening or, well, you know what? If y'all want to threaten, y'all can threaten. It don't matter to me. Shit, fuck it. As long as you ain't attacking women and children, I'm fine. Don't disrespect the sisters in the chat, and don't say anything about children. You can talk shit to me all you want. Cause I come from that. I come from that. In Florida, that's all we do. I love it. I love the shit talk. I really do. I love the shit talk, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. But let's do this, man. Let's do this. As a matter, hold on, let me finish burning this one. Let me finish burning. I always smoke like 1 or 2 before I do a show because we got these effeminized beta males and these internet gangsters. See, we got these internet gangsters, right? That hide behind avatars, and they we got the internet gangsters that hide behind avatars. and when I see them, see, this what it is, right? This what it is. Right? We're gonna have a good show, but I gotta do this. I gotta do this one time, right? We see these internet gangsters when they be coming at the old boy, when they threaten, they think they look like this. Dead meat. That's what they think they look like online. Online, they think that they're very intimidating and they look like that. But to me, they look like this.
Fuck you all rolling up on 4 cars.
He must don't know. He can't know.
Huh?
He can't know.
That's what I see. I see CB4 digitally. CB4. Okay. So we're gonna have a good show. We're gonna have a good show today. Let me just finish, guys. Bear with the old boy, 48. So I ain't, I don't move as fast as I used to. Bullshit, I move just as fast as I used to. That's it. Give everybody a round of applause. And let's commence the bodying whoever wants to smoke. Shout out to Mike from Boston. Shout out to Frankly Sherry. Shout out to F Society. Shout out to Bernard Burton. Shout out to Devon Renee. What's up, bro? Shout out to Tony Boswell. Salute to my main man, Troy Graham. Shout out to AV Sounds. Shout out to George H. Salute to Alex Corona. Shout out to the Queen, Kathy W. Shout out to Dean West. Shout out to Jim 82. Dragon Leg. 2 Matador. CB3. Miguel Charco, shout out to the Queen Kama Serene, Juan Corrillo, shout out to Arnold Moketsi, shout out to my main man, Magic Key Boxing, my brother from the O. Glenn be burning them trees too now. Shout out to Jay Miller, salute to Will Sargentson, shout out to Here to There, shout out to True Gritter 402, shout out to Malcolm Roach, Hell Hero Elite, shout out to Jay Rodriguez, salute to Folobon, shout out to Philo 58, Ralph Reacts, my main man Ron Boy Fresh from DC, shout out to Dante Starnes, shout out to Ricky Ronald Finkley, shout out to my main man Charles N, salute to Chick from LA. What's going on, Chick? What's going on, Chick? Hold on, man. Let me go ahead and I gotta refresh. I gotta refresh this right quick. Hold on, man. I think he did it at the 5-minute mark. I think that was the 5-minute mark. Yeah, I think that was the 5-minute mark. Hold on. I think that was about right there. Okay, I'm just trying to set it up right quick, guys. Bear with the old boy. Shout out to my main man Hector Garcia. Big Heck, man. Congratulations, man. The new who are you? You the new intern WBA featherweight champion of the world. So salute to you, fam. I hope you get the title shot. The fight on Gutierrez. Shout out to my brother from B-More, Damian Bennett. Shout out to Lonnie Laughlin. Salute to the Queen Lil Green Eye Speed. Shout out to Charlo, Ahmed, Jack Wadatama, Knockdown 305, Thomas Jones, Jason Dockery. Shout out to the Queen Fistiana Fights. Salute to the Queen Misfits. Shout out to my brother from the FLA, in the FLA with the old boy, my brother Blood Boxing, aka Retro Boxing and Documentaries. Salute to my brother Schoolo X-Man. Shout out to my main man from the ATL, Mark Mother Nash. Shout out to Rider of the Storm. Salute to Carl Hansen. But the weed kicking in right now. Salute to Carl Hansen. Shout out to Philly Fly. Shout out to Adrian Big 30. Salute to the Queen, Bless 365 from the West Coast. This ain't a gang side. I don't represent no gangs. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ace Sneed in the building. Dr. Paul Evans, the good doctor. Shout out to the Mr. Paz. Salute to the Queen, Arlette. Shout out to the Queen, Lisa Bales. My brother James Brown. That's the fake James Brown. We ain't the real James Brown, but the James Brown from the UK. Shout out to my brother from Detroit, Smith and West. Salute to my brother, them Detroit players, man. They put me up on the Gators back in the day, back in like 92, 93. You know, we go to Sabres Day. Them dudes wearing mink coats and Gators, man. That's what they wearing in Detroit. I'm dead ass serious. And in Chicago too. They wearing mink coats and Gators in Chicago, boy. And Sabres Day, boy, them dudes up there, boy, they got it. They got the dress code game on lock. I can't even lie, boy. And shout out to Punch Perfect Boxing. And let's get into the show, guys. Let's get into the show. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. We got over 100 people in here. It's gonna get a little thick today. I'm pretty sure it will. So we want to get the likes up because I want to open up the phone lines and let everybody say what they got to say. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Now, as a matter of fact, Eric Gutierrez said H-Town in this BIH. H-Town. Yes. Pretty sure I'm gonna get a lot of people from Texas in the chat today. I'm pretty sure of that. Texas will be here. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to ¿Qué paso, coach? He said, ¿Qué pasa, man? Mira, ¿cómo tú andas? You know what I mean? ¿Cómo te sientes ahora, mi hermano? Manito, ¿cómo te sientes? All right, what's going on, fam? Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Now, my brother say new from Colorado. Man, shout out to Colorado, man. Boy, y'all got some good green over there. I was talking about the stickiest of the icky about y'all Colorado, but I'm going to tell you another spot that got some good green on the low. Oregon. Goddamn Oregon. I'm talking about on the low now. I ain't saying it's better than Colorado, but I'm saying on the low, boy, that good green and I'm gonna burn another one. I gotta burn two because this is my ritual. I burn two before the show. I burn two before the show, right? I always do that, but I didn't get a chance to do it, and I didn't want to start the show late, so I'm burning one right now. Tell Hector Garcia, hey, Heck, Boy, I'm lining up a fight for you right now. I'm talking to Leonard Ellaby, the greatest promoter of all time. We're trying to set something up with you right now for your next fight. You pulled off an upset. I'm trying to get you a title shot right now. Put that right there. We ain't gonna try to burn it all right now. We ain't gonna try to burn it all. Let's go, guys. Let's get into this. Now, people say, Coach, man, why you came up with this headline? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute, right? A lot of people jumped out the head. A lot of people jumped out the window. Niggas coming at me already, already about some shit. And I just told them straight up. I say, listen, man, if you mad at this show and you don't even know what the hell I'm gonna talk about, if you want to unsubscribe, unsubscribe. Leave, buy, holler, give two fucks. You will be replaced. I've been doing this shit long enough and I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay? Listen to the content, find out what I'm gonna talk about. If you don't want to listen to it, fine. Leave, bye, holler. We don't give a fuck about anybody who feeling some type of way because of a title and a thumbnail. And I mean it. Now, reporters, this is what I'm saying. Reporters need to stop pressing Errol Spence about the Terence Crawford fight. About fighting Terence Crawford. It's not going to happen. Now, what do I mean by this fight is not going to happen? Let me read my opening statements and then we'll get into this and we're going to go from there. This is my opinion. Do I have any? I study trends. I'm looking at certain things. This is my opinion. We all have opinions and I'm entitled to my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, fine. You have a right not to like my opinion. And the phone lines will be open for anyone who wants to call in and say whatever they want to say. It doesn't matter to me. Right? It's not going to change my opinion. All right. Now, as you know, Errol Spence Jr. and Yordenis Ugas had a press conference yesterday to promote their upcoming fight in April. Jerry Jones was on stage. Jerry Jones is, they say Errol Spence is, Jerry Jones take a liking to Errol Spence and, so they got that little connection right there. So they say, sources say, right? Jerry Jones is on stage backing up his boy, Errol Spence Jr., along with the promoter, Tom Brown of TGB Promotions, right? Tom Brown. And then they had Espinosa on there too from Showtime, right? Now, the press conference was very sullen. This is a sullen press conference, you know what I mean? With no trash talking, nothing like that. Just very laid back, very sullen. And in my opinion, that's what it was. But most press conferences are. Most press conferences are very sullen, especially the Terence Crawford press conference. It'd be like, oh goddamn, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, if you had a Tyson Fury press conference. Tyson Fury press conference or on Deontay Wilder press conference, you already know. Hold on, guys. Gotta blow my nose. All right, on my back. Yeah, if you at one of those press conferences, you already know it's gonna be lit. Shout out to my brother Ron Boy Fresh, man. We gave you a shout out already, Big Ron. Now you guys can go on YouTube and watch the press conference for yourselves. I'm pretty sure you probably already seen it. You can go on YouTube and watch the press conference for yourselves. I'm gonna play a little bit of the interview that some of the reporters asked Errol Spence after the press conference was over with, right? Now, and I'll let you guys see that. But after the press conference, the reporters had a load of questions for Spence about becoming undisputed. We already know what it's going at if you saw the interviews yesterday, right? The reporters pressed Errol Spence and they kept asking him about it too. They pressed Errol Spence on the fact that in order for him to become undisputed, he would have to fight Terence Crawford. You know what I mean? And this is the fight that the fans want. This is what the reporter said. I'm gonna let you hear it for yourself, right? Spence said that the fight will happen in one breath. He did say that, while also saying that we'll see after the Ugas fight. And I know why he probably said that, right? Spence understands that if he can't look past Ugas. You can never look past your opponent, right? So, it's kind of premature to sit back and say, yeah, man, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But you got to get by Ugas first. So if you're a diehard Spence fan, he's King Kong, he's Godzilla, he's going to run through Ugas and it ain't going to be no problem. Okay, if you feel that way, there's nothing wrong with that. If you are not a diehard Spence fan and you are a diehard Ugas fan, you probably feel the same way, but on the opposite. You feel like that Ugas is going to pull it out and make it do what it do, okay? Whatever side of the PBC street you on, since this is a total PBC in-house fight, whatever side of the PBC street you on, so be it. I'll let y'all argue with that and deal with that. Now, Spence does understand that you cannot look past your opponent. Now, you guys know that I do not believe that this Spence and Crawford fight would ever happen. Once upon a time I did, but I don't believe it'll ever happen. And I'm going to tell you why in the show, right? The energy is different for some reason when it comes to the PBC as it relates to Terence Crawford. And I'll let you guys argue that back and forth as to why. Notice I did not say Errol Spence. I said that the energy is different from the PBC as it relates to Terence Crawford. Remember, Errol Spence fights for the PBC. He does what he's told. He's not his own boss. He has to do what he's told, like every other fighter that's signed to a promotional company or a manager company or a financial advisor company. They have to do what they have to do what they're told. Every fighter, unless you're a free agent, if you're a fighter that's not a free agent, you know what I'm talking about. Contrary to popular belief, right? Now, what I did like about the interview is where Errol Spence acknowledged that he and Crawford made some mistakes by going back and forth in the public online about what the split should be in order to make the fight happen. So when that happened, you had people who were pro Spence jumped out the window. Yeah, yada, yada, y'all nigga a big fish and he need to get this and Crawford need to bow down and all that stuff there. The niggas who was arguing, you were swearing down that they was his manager and they was getting a cut of the money. And then it had Crawford fans jumping out the window, saying this and that, and going back and forth with the Spence fans. Terence Crawford and Spence talk on the phone all the time. But if you listen to the narratives that's being pushed by the people online, you would never know that. You want to know why you would never know that? Because they didn't know that. They're going to tell you they're not in the know, but that's neither here nor there, right? Now, that's what I do like about it, right? That's what I did like about it. He said that, hey, listen, we can't be going back and forth in public about what the purse split should be in order for the fight to happen. Spence also acknowledged that boxers have egos, including himself. He said, us boxers, we have egos. I'm going to let you hear it, right? I'm going to let you hear it because I don't want nobody thinking I'm capping, twisting words, nothing like that. I'm going to let you hear it for yourself. He said he did acknowledge that boxers have egos and they often say things that they shouldn't say out of ego. He also said that his team and Crawford's team should work behind closed doors in order to make this fight happen. And I totally agree. I've been saying this for a little bit too. And shout out to E-Thriller, man. I mean, E-Thriller. E-Thriller, man, is be doing some phenomenal work, man. The dude funny as hell. E-Thriller funny than the motherfucker. I advise you to smoke some weed before you go watch this show because the shit is even more hilarious when you do that, right? Now, and I agree with that. They need to work behind the scenes instead of having you working through YouTube channels and this channel talking about, we know this and our subscribers know that. And, y'all niggas don't know a goddamn thing. Don't know nothing. You don't know nothing, okay? You don't know nothing. Let these two men hash this shit out. But notice what I said about the PBC, but let's continue, right? And this ain't no shade on PBC. For you PBC dick riders, this ain't no shade on them. So I want you, don't get your panties in a bunch. Don't get your thongs in a bunch now. Don't get your thongs in a bunch. And please, please don't come to me with your threats today. I'd give two fucks about your threats. Because we know you ain't going to do nothing. You're going to do what you've been doing. All caps. All caps. We know that, right? Now, history shows that Al Heyman, Tom Brown, Spence, and the PBC have never made a fight on social media or in public. So it shouldn't be any different now. Although Spence did say that he thinks that the fight between him and Crawford is very promising. He did say that. I don't believe that it will happen. I don't believe it'll happen. That's some good green right there, boy. That's some good green right there. Now, I'm very pessimistic, as you guys know, as it relates to the Errol Spence handlers. His handlers, right? Keyword handlers. At the PBC, making this fight happen next with Crawford if Spence can get by Ugas. I'm very pessimistic. I'm not optimistic at all. Not optimistic at all. But the good news is Spence and Ugas looks very healthy, and both men are ready for their upcoming unified match in April. We know Errol Spence is the WBC IBF welterweight champion, and Ugas is the WBA super champion. We know that, right? As for the reporters and fans, this is what I want to say. We need to stop putting pressure on Errol Spence and leave him alone as it relates to fighting Terence Crawford. These guys are going in a different direction as far as I'm concerned, and I think that we should respect that. This is just my opinion. I think we should respect that. And I'm going to tell you why I say this here, right? We may not like it, but Al Heyman and the PBC have to protect their interests at the end of the day. They're going to do what it is they need to do in order to protect their interests, meaning whoever their star fighter is, they want to put him in the best situation possible to win matches without taking the most risk. And Leonard Ellaby broke that down as well, what they wanted to do with Tank Davis. You see what I'm saying? Now, boxing is their business, and the PBC are not in the Terence Crawford business. And I truly understand why. I believe that the winner of Ugas and Spence will more than likely be fighting Keith Thurman next. Why, you may ask, I feel this way? Because it's a convenient in-house fight that would be in the best interest of Al Heyman, Tom Brown, and the PBC to do so. This is why I feel this way. Let's talk about it. I ain't say nothing about no, well, Errol Spence scared of Crawford and all. I ain't say none of that. For all you niggas who jumped out the window. I said that the PBC is making a business decision and they're not in the Terence Crawford business. Let's go directly to the chat. Shit, let's go let them Chin Smoke. What you say, family? Say Spence Crawford, 2030 maybe. Nah, that shit ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Pugilism said, is Spence Bud not happening in 2 years? It's not happening at all. But if Spence wins with minimal damage, Bud fight should be next. Spence shelf life accelerated due to the accident. Yeah, he's had some unfortunate, was self-inflicting. The car accident was self-inflicting, but in sparring, the actual sparring with the detached retina, that was just an unfortunate situation. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button. If you're old to the channel, hit the like button as well. Let's see. Ronald Finkley said receipts needed, but we know he say Spence is a lame. That's your opinion, Big Ron. I ain't tripping on that, pimping. I ain't tripping on that. But what I'm gonna do, Ron, is this. I'm gonna play the goddamn what he said. Where my phone at? Man, I'm over here eating doggone eating some kind of smoothie or frozen cup or something like that. Eating that, smoking some good green, feeling good. I ain't worried about nothing. You know what I mean? Feeling good. Living in this big ass house. Let's see. I mean, let me pull it up, guys. Let me pull it. I like to let the people hear it. You know what I mean? Because I don't want nobody thinking that, these fanboys be jumping out the goddamn window so much. They so goddamn emotional. Them avatar gangsters is what I'm talking about. Pugilism say they can't marinate any longer because they know the accident has done its damage. Spence has to win with minimal damage. He say Bud will be next. Okay, I'm glad you're optimistic, my brother. I'm glad you're optimistic. I am not. I am so pessimistic. Eric Grimes said, you going to the Spence fight, coach? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm absolutely going. I'm 98.9% sure that I'll be there. Yes, sir. I want to see the fight personally. That was one of the fights I wanted to see. I want to see Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano in New York. I want to go there, see that fight, and I want to see the Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez fight. Those are the 3 fights that I'm going to. Smith and West said, Bud should start pulling up on Errol Spence everywhere he go, like Shannon Briggs did Vladimir. Hey, man, Smith and West, man, I mean, he can do that, but it ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna make business-wise, it's not gonna change anything, Off the ropes, boxing, what you say? So he said business-wise, don't know what happened next. Yeah. And it's a business. It's a business. That's what it's gonna be. That's gonna be the business move. At the end of the day, shout out to the Queen Bless 365. She say, y'all love when we cut up. True Gritter 402. He said, I don't think Spence is confident going into the Ugas fight. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Ray Rios, what you say, fam? You say, that's sad his promoter doesn't have confidence in Errol. I mean, they're just moving in a different direction. We've been talking about this shit for 5 years, so we just had to talk about this shit for 5 years. Hector Garcia say, Crawford Spence, what happened when they get old? Oh, well, you know what, man? I need to show you a picture of them old. I need to show you a picture of them old. Big Will, what's going on, Will? He say what they charge for tickets for the Spence fight, coach. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't know if the tickets have went on sale yet. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't, but I don't know yet, my brother, to be honest with you. I don't know yet. Here goes one of my haters over here. This dude right here, he hate my guts, but he loves to come over here. I appreciate you, though. I appreciate you. It's the only shine you're going to get. Deron Young, he said, that makes perfect sense, coach. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. You know what I mean? It makes perfect sense. I'm just saying from a business standpoint, it is what it is. Alonzo Amazing. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing this fight. Chocolatito versus Martinez in San Diego and Pedraza versus Ramirez in Fresno this weekend. Yes, sir. We got 2 good fights this weekend. Yes, we do. I'm glad you brought that up, Alonzo Amazing. Yes, sir. 2 good fights. Smith and West said, damn, it's been 5 years. Yes, sir, since 2017. When Crawford became undisputed, then he in 140, then he moved up to welterweight. I think he fought Jeff Horn in 2018, and Spence won his title in 2017. And as soon as he moved up, they've been talking and talking. It's just been talk for all these years. So that's been talk for all these years, man. So I'm not optimistic. I'm not optimistic. And notice I'm not saying that Spence is scared of Crawford or Crawford is scared of Spence. I just feel like that the PBC, they are not in the Terence Crawford business. I'm telling you now. I really believe this shit. I see how they've been moving, and I just really feel that way no matter what. I let you trolls and fanboys argue about purse splits, and I'm from Dallas and I'm from Texas and this nigga, this and that, all that internet thug gangster shit. I give a fuck about that. Let y'all have that shit. That shit been going on before I came on YouTube, and when I leave this motherfucker, that shit still gonna be going on. I don't even worry about that shit. See what I'm doing. You say, man, let me turn my light up. Shit, gotta turn the fire. Yeah, I don't even worry about that. I let them niggas go ahead and shoot their digital bullets. And I'm going to let y'all hear this interview. Let's go. Let's hear this interview, man. Let's hear this interview with Big Fish. And they was asking him some questions. I just think they need to stop pressing him on it, man. Just stop pressing him on it. He didn't look like he was comfortable when they was asking him the questions. So they just need to stop pressing him on it. Leave the man alone. It is what it is. And it is what it is. So just stop pressing the man on it. Leave him alone. We probably just need to move on and let everybody run with their narrative, say what they're going to say. And it is what it is. I'm not emotionally invested in that shit. I have emotionally checked out that shit. I've emotionally checked out that shit. I'm feeling kind of good right now. Man. So shit, I let y'all worry about it. What another nigga pockets, who making what, and I let them niggas handle that shit. I just want to see the fights. Oh, I'm the type of guy like LL Cool J. I'm the type of guy that, I'm gonna focus on what I see happening, and I ain't gonna focus on ifs and possibilities and wishes. And I'm just saying me. I'm gonna see where it started at. So I'm gonna start by right there. Let's go.
It's gonna be a great fight. He's gonna come to fight, and like I said, I'm
This
putting on
Errol Spence.
another great one-sided performance like I usually do.
Errol only has 12 knockouts. Does that give you confidence to take it inside with him?
This is the fight this is the interview that we're looking at.
It doesn't mean anything to me. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do anyway.
Hold on.
So I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
19 knockouts. I'm still gonna.
I do not own the rights to this material.
What I always been doing. So.
I do not own the rights to this material for educational purposes only. You see what I'm saying? So that's my. I'm gonna finish playing it. Hold on, guys. As a matter of fact, let me play it. Shit, let me play it.
Now it doesn't matter to a knockout.
Because boxing, you mentioned wanting to become undisputed. What would it mean for the Errol Spence legacy to become the undisputed welterweight champion of the world?
It means a lot, but I feel like me just continuing the fight, and after all the situations and stuff that I've been through, and to come back and still continue to fight, I feel like that means a lot more to myself, and something that I basically can talk to my kids about and tell them, so they should never quit or anything like that. So I feel like that means a lot more to me than winning of the belt. But I mean, I'm on that verge, God willing. I stay healthy.
So I mean, he said a whole lot of shit right there. We're gonna break it down. I'm not gonna overanalyze it, but I'm feeling some type of way about it. Not with him, but some PBC shit. I'll explain it to you.
I'm definitely gonna do what I've always been doing and keep winning, keep fighting the best out there. And if it wasn't for my eye injury, I would have the Ring magazine and the WA belt. So
okay.
To tell you it all right there.
All right.
So
you mentioned Errol. You starting out prior to you becoming a champion. You said that you were fighting for legacy. You want to be remembered as one of the greatest fighters in our era. And right now you're in a pathway to do that. But you mentioned the WBA, you have the WBC IBF belt, but there's one more belt that's out there. Obviously, Terence Crawford. I know he's gone on record and said that he's spoken with you, had some sort.
Well, let's stop right there. I want to get to this because I want to show you when he was doing the interview, and maybe I'm looking too much into it myself, but it was You know, I want you guys to go watch it. 6:35. Stop at the 6:35 mark. Matter of fact, let's start at the 6-minute mark. Stop at the 6:35 mark. All right. This is Crawford. I mean, this is Spence right here. They're asking him a question about fighting Crawford, right? Me take it back a little bit. Take it back a little bit. You know what I mean? I know how sensitive some of them boys from Texas get when you go to talking about Spence. Even if you say something good about him, if it's not coming from a certain channel, they go to tripping. So I'm not talking about everybody in Texas. I'm talking about certain people in Texas, and these guys get very, very hypersensitive. Hypersensitive. Know you guys very well. I've been studying you for over a year. Know you guys very well. Let's go.
Legacy. You want to be remembered as one of the greatest fighters in our era, and right now you're in a pathway to do that. But you mentioned the WBA, you have the WBC IBF belt, but there's one more belt that's out there. Obviously, Terence Crawford. I know he's gone on record and said that he's spoken with you, had some sort of conversations with you about potentially making a fight in the future. What do you honestly feel that it would take for you guys to, potentially make that fight happen? I think that's the fight that all the fight fans are wanting. Everybody's asking for, everybody's clamoring for, and it needs to happen.
It definitely needs to happen. I mean, we'll see after this fight. And, to my fault, it's something that, I'm not going to talk about to the public.
So he said to his fault, but it's something that he's not going to talk about to the public. And it's to Terence Crawford's fault as well. So I would say not only to Errol Spence's fault, but to Terence Crawford's fight. And then Terence Crawford as well. And he said, we're not going to talk about, and talk about it in the public. And I want you to hear that again.
I mean, we'll see after this fight. And, to my fault, it's something that, I'm not going to talk about to the public and stuff like that. And things that, I need this, or he need to do this, he need to do that. For me, boxers have, we got egos too. Somebody telling me I need to do something, I need to do this, or he telling me I need to do this, I need to do that. That just, plays into it. So not the fight not happening, that plays into it. So I just feel like, it just need to happen behind closed doors, and something that our teams talk about, and hopefully the fight can be made. So, I definitely think, it's very promising, especially with me snatching this other belt from Ugas. So we'll see.
All right, guys, that's a wrap, guys.
All right, so that's what he said. He said that, it looks very promising. He said we need to, my team and his team need to talk about it behind closed doors. And he's not going to talk about it basically in the public anymore. A lot of shit that you hear been going on the internet. And I totally agree with that. No back and forth with those guys. Now, the fans going to do what they're going to do. The internet gangsters going to do what they're going to do. The people who from certain states, they're going to do what they're going to do. And whatever team you decide to jump on, they're going to do what they're going to do. Ain't nothing you can do about that. Crawford and Spence, y'all just ignore this internet shit. And y'all just lock in and talk to each other. But me personally, I'm not optimistic about it because it's something that Tim Smith said. If you don't know who Tim Smith is the vice president of operations at the PBC. And he said that basically we're not in the Terence Crawford business. He was making too much money over there at Top Rank. He was making a whole lot of money over there at Top Rank. And he was saying that, hey, man, we don't want to insult a guy like Terence Crawford with a low offer. So, we're not going to offer him anything. Now, this guy's the VP of operations. You know what I mean? Now, he's not Al Heyman, but Al Heyman doesn't talk. So that told me that he's really not in the business. They're not in the Terence Crawford business. Again, I'm not saying that Errol Spence is afraid. I'm not saying that for all you sensitive-ass aerosexuals. I hate you motherfuckers with a passion. I want you to know that. And if you subscribe, you're aerosexual, leave. Bye. Go back to your mama's house. But if you're not an aerosexual and you're listening with open ears, not saying that Spence is running, ducking, dodging. I'm past that shit right there. I said that in the past, but I'm past that right there. I just see from what Tim Smith said, and then looking at Errol Spence's demeanor when he was talking to the guy about Terence Crawford, he looked kind of like, oh man, they're gonna keep talking about this same dude. I mean, that's the look he kind of had on his face, and knowing that he really can't, it's not really in his hands. He didn't say that, but it's not in his hands because when fighters are signed to a promotional company, the promoter tells them what to do. So I don't think the PBC is in the Terence Crawford business. And if they're not, that's fine. It's their company. They have a right to do what they want to do. If they're not, that's fine. I'm not even tripping on that. So, yeah, I'm not even tripping on that at all. You see what I'm saying? Ed, what you say, fam? He said it ain't happening. Yeah, I don't feel like it's happening. I don't feel like it's happening. You know what I mean? Let's see. EG, what you say, fam? He said it's gonna be Ugas versus Crawford. Anyway, winning, calling it now. No, I don't think it's gonna be EG. I don't think EG. I don't think it's gonna be Ugas versus Crawford either. I think whoever wins this fight between Spence and Ugas, they're gonna fight Keith Thurman next. Again, I don't feel like that based on what the VP of operations said at the PBC, and then me, just kind of reading in between the lines and what Spence is saying. He's saying it looked very promising. He said, but we'll have to see. You know what I mean? The teams got to get together, all that stuff there. And I just don't see it. I think both fighters want to fight, but one guy's a free agent and another guy's not a free agent. So the PBC, they do mostly in-house fights. 99.9% of their fights are in-house. They don't really cross the street or none of that shit. And they don't have to. You know what I mean? After this fight, fight Keith Thurman. I really believe that that's gonna be the play next. That's gonna be the play next. That's gonna be the play next. I honestly believe it. Just looking, he says, they asked fair questions. Errol also gave fair answers. Yeah. Say Taylor Crawford next. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if Taylor Crawford's next because I don't believe Bob Arum. You know what I mean? I don't believe Bob Arum. We know he lies a lot. Mr. Yesterday I was lying. Today I'm telling the truth. I don't believe Bob Arum at all. I don't believe that. So you're gonna do business with a guy who has a pending lawsuit against you. Yeah, I believe that shit. I believe that shit when doves cry. I believe that shit when doves cry. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. I just don't believe that shit. I don't believe. Oh yeah, we need 200 likes. I want to open up the phone lines. See can I hear from some of these fanboys today? Big Ron said I got time today. Okay. Space Wolf says PBC don't want the belts with Crawford. Yeah. It just from a business standpoint, it doesn't make business sense for them. The business sense for them is Keith Thurman. It's gonna be Keith Thurman. I really believe that. I'm like I'm like 99.9% sure that I believe that's what the play gonna be. Let's see. Robert Hernandez, shout out to Robert Hernandez for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Crawford blaming Bob for not getting the big fights. What's the excuse now? Crawford has no excuses because he's not with Bob and he still ain't getting the big fights. So apparently it wasn't either it wasn't Bob or there, like you say, what's the excuse now? That's sad because he's very talented. Like, what's the excuse now? It ain't Bob. Errol Spence said the fight wasn't happening because of Bob as well. Keith Thurman was saying that as well. Fights don't happen because of Bob. Okay, Bob is not in the picture anymore. What's the excuse now? So I totally agree with you on that. So it is what it is. Let's see. Hey Steve, what's the link read, fam? He said, Coach, will PBC have the money to make the fight? I really don't know, brother. I don't know what the PBC have. I don't know what the PBC have, fam. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not on the inside, so I really don't know. Shelly Moore say, please put Taylor's ass in there. Yeah, Taylor moving up. He said he want to smoke. So shit. The boy from Scotland said he want to smoke. That's what he said. He said he want to smoke. Let's see. He said he want to smoke. Hold on. TD, what you say? You talking to TDX? Hey, yeah, TDX, don't even worry about that dude. That dude is a certified troll. He's an aerosexual. Don't even worry about it. Y'all wasting y'all time arguing with that dude. He gonna be over here the whole 2.5 hours though. He love me. He's one of my biggest supporters. Johnny Cass says, so it's Crawford's fault then. Why it gotta be Spence? Yeah, I didn't say nothing about whose fault it was. I'm saying the PBC is in business, is in another, it's not in the Crawford business. So I'll let you have that. It's Crawford's fault, because I know you team Spence. No, it's Spence. I'll let you have that shit. I'll let you Avatar gangsters have that. I'll let you Avatar gangsters have that. You know what I mean? From your mama's basement. Let's see. TD, what you say, man? He say, Coach, if you say it's true this makes Spence look bad. I won't really say it make Spence look bad. I would just say that, like I said before, you know, the PBC is a company that control their fighters. Their fighters do what they're told. Those fighters are not their own bosses. They do not. They have to. Hey man, whatever Al say, that's why they say call Al. I just don't think, according to what Tim Smith said, the PBC is not in the Crawford business. You know, so I'm not finna be going back and forth with it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, my brother? That's just how I feel about it. We've been talking about this shit for 5 years, so. Let's see. Shout out to the Queen. Bless 3 seasons. Bless, what's going on, sis? Shout out to the Queen. Let's see. Smith and West, he said, y'all 80 likes short. Yeah, we gotta open up the phone lines. I want them to, anybody who feels some type of way, call in. The troll who in the chat, you can call in. Call in. I would love to get you to call in. But we know you're not. It ain't but a couple of them called in. Night Wolf said, now, I want to say this. Fuck what these niggas saying in the arguing back and forth with these niggas online who don't know shit about shit. We're gonna go to the primary source of information. The primary source of information was Tim Smith of the VP of operations for the PBC. Not a nigga hide behind the avatar, not that nigga. And then the primary source of information is Errol Spence. So I'm gonna deal with that. I ain't gonna deal with what another YouTube channel say. Fuck all that. I heard it from the horse's mouth. You know what I mean? So, I like the fact that he said, "Hey, man, listen, man. He made a mistake." I would add to Crawford made a mistake as well. These guys arguing back and forth on social media about purse splits and all that stuff there. I like the fact that he acknowledged that, because it made the fan bases jump out the window, right? And then it made fanboys jump out the window. You got one right here, TDXC, his ass over here. So he's jumping out the window right now. So now make them jump out the window, right? And then nothing gets done because it's a bunch of ego shit, like he said, bunch of egos going on. As a matter of fact, let's hear it again. Because you know a lot of these fanboys, they slow. They're not the sharpest butter knives in the kitchen. You know, they're not the sharpest butter knives in the kitchen. Let's go.
Something that, you know, I basically can talk to my kids about and, you know, tell them. So
let's go one more time. You know, this is for educational purposes only.
I mean, I feel like that means a lot more to me than, you know, winning of the belt. But I mean, I'm on the verge, God willing.
Hold on, what he said about the belt?
You know, that means a lot more. So I mean,
let's go. Let's hear that one part one more time.
I'm still gonna follow my game plan to do what I've always been doing.
Okay, let's go.
Now it doesn't matter to a knockout.
You already discussed boxing. You mentioned wanting to become undisputed. What would it mean for the Errol Spence legacy to become the undisputed welterweight champion of the world?
It mean a lot, but I feel like, you know, me just continuing.
So they asked him, what would it feel like for you to want to be the welterweight champion of the world? He said, it would mean a lot, but you know, when I heard the but, I'm like, okay, all right. When I heard the but, that's it. Shout out to SC for dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said accidentally unsubscribe, costing $2. Give 2 cents. Yeah. Salute to you, SC. Salute to you, SC. What you say on TD? He said, yeah, coach, because he said differently. Okay. All right, let's continue.
And you know, after all the situations and, you know, stuff that I've been through, and to come back and still continue to fight, I feel like, you know, that means a lot more to myself, and something that, you know, I basically can talk to my kids about and, you know, tell them, so they should never do anything like that. So I feel like that means a lot more to me than, you know, winning of the belt. But I mean, I'm on the verge, God willing. I stay healthy. So
he's just saying, God willing, he stay healthy. He's on the verge, but he said him being an example for his kids and showing them how he overcame adversity. That means more to him than winning another belt. So let's continue.
I'm definitely gonna do what I've always been doing and keep winning, keep fighting the best out there. And if it wasn't for my eye injury, you know, I would have the Ring magazine and the WA belt. So I mean, to tell you it all right there was next. So you mentioned Errol.
you starting out prior to you becoming a champion. You said that you were fighting for legacy. You want to be remembered as one of the greatest fighters.
Listen to this.
In our era, and right now you're in a pathway to do that. But you mentioned the WBA, you have the WBC IBF belt, but there's one more belt that's out there. Obviously, Terence Crawford. I know he's gone on record and said that he's spoken with you, had some sort of conversations with you about potentially making a fight in the future.
Okay.
What do you honestly feel that it would take for you guys to, potentially make that fight happen? I think that's the fight that all the fight fans are wanting. Everybody's asking for. Everybody's clamoring for, and it needs to happen.
No, that was a damn good question. That was a damn good question. What that? Now listen, let's give it up to the reporter, man. That was a beautiful question. That was a damn good question, unbiased question, very even keel question, and I listened to Mr. Spence's answer.
Definitely needs to happen. I mean, we'll see after this fight, and to my fault, it's something that I'm not gonna talk about to the public and stuff like that, and things that I need this, or he need to do this, he need to do that. For me, boxers have, we got egos too. Somebody telling me I need to do something, I need to do this, or he telling me I need to do this, I need to do that. That just plays into it. So not the fight not happening, that plays into it. So I just feel like it just need to happen behind closed doors. And
so he said he feels it needs to happen behind closed doors. Boxers have egos, like they was trying to negotiate stuff on Twitter and on social media, and then you got a whole bunch of fanboys from different camps jumping out the window. They talking like they get a cut of Crawford's money and they get a cut of Spence's money, and they hiding behind avatars, and they with certain boxing communities and all that shit there. Listen, man, I tell anybody who listening to this broadcast, don't listen to nothing no nigga on YouTube say or anybody say. They heard what the man said out of his mouth. Now, if you are non-biased and not pushing a narrative, don't get caught up in the TDXCs. Don't get caught up in what these guys say. Just don't. You know what I mean? You wasting your breath. This shit is, like me. I'm burning right now. I'm feeling good. I ain't worried about it. Don't listen to none of that shit. You know what I mean? Right now, we gonna go by what Spence is saying. I am of the opinion based on what Spence is saying, and based on more so as well what Tim Smith has said, the VP of operations for who? The PBC. That guy, right? So I just think business-wise, from a business sense standpoint, an in-house fight that's won't have to cost a whole lot of money, none of that shit. Because remember, Tim Smith said that we don't have the money to pay him what he's accustomed to making, Crawford. And we don't want to insult the guy. So if that hasn't changed, I don't see how that fight gonna happen any motherfucking ways. Irregardless of what Errol Spence want or what Terence Crawford want. Crawford is a free agent. He's not a PBC fighter. So that's one strike against him, right? And then two, Al Heyman has a history of doing what? All the in-house fights, right? So, and every time they went across the street in the past, we know what happened. They fighters got their ass beat or knocked out or stopped or just beat outright, right? So it just, for me, looking at what I've seen, what I personally observed myself, it seems that that's going to be the trajectory that they go. Keith Thurman will be announced next. Who Crawford is going to fight next, I have no idea. Malcolm Rose said, y'all saying Spence ducking Bud, but Bud himself admitted that he knows Spence wanted to fight. So with that being said, this is a promotional issue, in my opinion. Yeah, nobody's ducking nobody. I don't think nobody's ducking nobody no more, to be honest with you. I don't. Smith and West, what you say, fam? They had $100 million for Canelo, though. They had $100 million for Canelo because Canelo Alvarez brings that kind of star power. Canelo Alvarez is going to bring the $100 million because they know if Canelo Alvarez fight any one of their fighters, he has a fan base that's so strong, they're going to pay for that money. That's going to be paid for. That's why they had that. That's why they had that, Smith and West. That's why they had that. You know what I mean? Let's see. This brother here said, Money Team Savage. He said, when Crawford's first fight after leaving Bob Arum turns out to be against Errol Spence, I wonder what your new narrative would be. This shit is funny. I don't have a narrative. If you're listening, sir, I said that it is of my opinion that this fight is not going to happen. My opinion. So You know, maybe you have a problem with opinions. That's neither here nor there. That's how I feel. You don't have to agree with it. Remember that, right? And, you know, so, and if you don't like the content, you can leave. You know what I mean? We give two fucks about you fanboys over here. Remember that. We care nothing about your subscribership. You can unsubscribe and bye.
True.
Tony Kelly, he said, the man called himself Money Team Savage. Yeah, ain't nothing savage about these niggas. There's nothing savage about these guys. Remember these dudes, it's some fake, they just
Me.
you know, they're just some fake internet games. That's all. I won't even pay these niggas no attention. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you are a troll, don't like the content, unsubscribe and take your ass back to your mama house. Shout out to Smith West. He said, no, I agree with you for the fan base part. PBC makes that fight. It will sell itself. Boxing as a whole has wanted that fight for years. Hey, Smith West, you're right about that. You're right about that. Boxing as a whole has wanted that fight. But the question is, do the promotional companies want the fight? See, that's where my pessimism comes at. You know, do the promotional companies want the fight? I'm past the other shit. Do the promotional companies want the fight? And I have serious doubts based on who. As a matter of fact, let me go a step further. Hold on. Let me go a step further. Hold on. Fuck that. Let's see. Let me go a step further. I should have been more prepared, my brother. Sorry about that, Smith and West. Sorry about that, bro. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see. Okay. Let me hold on. I think this. Hold on. I think this it. Damn, dog. I got it because he was. I think he was on the PBC. He was on the. Because Smith was saying that Crawford is not a pay-per-view star. He wasn't built up right. And this shit ain't even, the fans ain't gonna buy the fight anyways. So I'm going by what one of the executives said, you know? As a matter of fact, hold on, guys. I want you to hear it. I don't want nobody thinking I'm tripping a line or capping. I found it right here. Let me see, can I? Oh, this on the Boxing Boys. Okay, this is Nestor Gibbs. Ness did a good job. I think Ness. No, you know what? No, this interview wasn't on Nestor Gibbs. It wasn't on the Boxing Boys. Hold on. Okay, here you go, right here. Hold on, let me see. All right, here you go.
That he can sell in other markets.
Here you go.
That Errol Spence has had no problems fighting like a Ugas, for example.
Okay, hold on.
You know,
hold on, I'm trying to make sure I got it on point.
Brings in more to the table than Yordenis Ugas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I watched the Yordenis Ugas.
What's that?
He said it was like 16,000 or something. They sold it out of the 20,000.
Hold on.
But I guarantee you, they gave away at the very times, maybe even more. And you see how a guy who used to work as a, you know.
This is the video that I'm looking at, guys.
You know, Terence Crawford, he's gonna have to understand, and they don't want to. What do you say? Insult.
Oh, that's just.
And listen, there is some merit to this point. You know what I'm saying? But Terence Crawford,
hold on,
is gonna have to accept the lower whatever of the lion's share. He's gonna have to.
Okay, hold on.
You know, we know that
this ain't it right here, though. This ain't it right here, guys. Hold on. That's somebody else's YouTube channel. I don't want to go to nobody else's YouTube channel. Okay, here we go. This is on the Boxing Boys.
That's what's happening. You know, no disrespect to Tim Smith.
Hold on.
Talking about this situation, then, but back to the audio. And I'm not saying that.
Hold on. Ness did a good job on this. Hold on. I want to hear what Ness has to say. Ness did a good job on this. Hold on.
I'm used to doing everything on my.
I think this it right here. Hold on, guys. Let me put it. I want you guys to hear what Tim Smith had to say. So I ain't going by what a nigga on the internet say. Nigga on the internet, I ain't got time to be.
What he's done.
These niggas got agendas and all that. I ain't worried about what no nigga on the internet say. I like to go directly to the guy who works for them. The guy who is the VP of operations. Let's deal with that. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We get into it. We get into it. Hold on. Ness did a good job on this interview. Let's go, Ness.
I'm gonna have Travis go ahead and play the audio just so you know where we're at with it. Or okay, that's right. See, I gotta get used to this new setup. I'm used.
All right. I do not own the rights to this material.
Now
this is for educational purposes only. This is Ness Gibbs playing.
I do want to play this audio that Tim Smith would go that route. And
let's see what he got to say.
There we go. I had to pause that video.
That's you.
Yeah, that's me coming in twice there.
I totally agree with you, Ronald. I totally agree with you, Ronald Finger.
Speaking of that one belt, there is a select the boxing fans who want to see Errol take on Terence Crawford. What is hindering this fight from happening, in your opinion?
Economics. And you don't really want to insult a guy like Terence Crawford, who's a tremendous talent. And I'm not taking away anything from his talent, but he hasn't been built into a pay-per-view star. And
I'm gonna pause it right there. I mean, I think that's something we've been saying for what? I don't know, since that first.
Now you heard what he said. The question was, what is? I want you to hear it again because you got some niggas pushing some narrative. So I'm gonna let you hear what the VP of operations of the PBC, Tim Smith, had to say.
He hasn't been built into a.
All right, let's see what Tim Smith had to say.
Speaking of that one belt, there is a select the boxing fans who want to see Errol take on Terence Crawford. What is hindering this fight from happening, in your opinion?
Economics. And you don't really want to insult a guy like Terence Crawford, who's.
Let's stop right there. You notice he didn't say, when they say, what's stopping this fight in your opinion? He didn't say, well, the nigga named TDX in the chat said that Terence Crawford was ducking. That's why it didn't happen. He didn't say the nigga from Texas or the nigga from Omaha said that the reason why this fight didn't happen was because Pookie shot Ray Ray. And the fight didn't happen because this nigga from the LDBC said this, and this aerosexual said that, and this Bud fanboy said this. He didn't say that. He said economics. So I ain't listening to what a nigga so what somebody else gotta say. You see what I'm saying? I'm listening directly to the VP of operations who work for PBC. Let's go.
Tremendous talent, and I'm.
And he said that, hey man, Crawford wasn't built right and all of that stuff there. He didn't say nothing about the wrong side of the street, none of that shit. Now he said, hey man, economics. He wasn't built into a pay-per-view star. Now it's some other shit now. Now you see why I'm saying I don't think the PBC, they're in the Crawford business. Let's go. I'll hit it one more again.
Not taking away anything from his talent.
Let's go.
In your opinion?
Economics.
Hold on. I want you to the question again.
There we go.
What's your question again?
That's you.
Yeah, that's me coming in twice there.
All right.
Let's see what Tim Smith had to say.
I want to open it up to
that one belt. There is a select the boxing fans who want to see Errol take on Terence Crawford. What is hindering this fight from happening, in your opinion?
Economics. And you don't really want to insult a guy like Terence Crawford, who's a tremendous talent. And I'm not taking away anything from his talent, but he hasn't been built into a pay-per-view star.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pause it right there. I mean, I think that's something we've been saying for what?
So my question is, what the fuck that got to do with making the fight? He hasn't been built into a pay-per-view star. Bob Arum was stopping the fight. 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. My fan base say this. Your fan base say that. So Tim Smith, VP of Operations, said economics. So let's continue. He hasn't been built into a pay-per-view star. Okay, fine. I don't think Ugas has been a pay-per-view star, but that makes sense because they're on the same side of the street. Keith Thurman is not a pay-per-view star. Well, he had a good pay-per-view with Manny Pacquiao, but that was over 2.5 years ago. But that makes sense. You know what I mean? That makes financial sense. Now you see where I'm going at with these guys. You know, it's they're not in the Crawford business. Let's continue.
I don't know, since that first Victor Postal pay-per-view, they haven't built him properly.
Okay.
They put him in pay-per-view fights that no one cared about, and the numbers showed that. And now it's time for the big dance. And it just looks like, his carriage is turning into a pumpkin. Let's be real, because
now this is from Mr. PBC. This is The PBC, some people say that Nestor Gibbs is the PBC fanboy. Yes, this is from Mr. PBC. Mr. PBC, this is from him himself, right? So now it's, okay, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. Okay, but he's not associated with they anymore. He's a free agent. But now you see where this shit is going. Let's go.
It's time for you to get in there with the big kahuna, the big fish in Errol Spence, and the economics are not right. The money isn't there, which is sad because this is a fight that the boxing public at least seems to want.
Mm-hmm.
But Tim is going to go on to say something that's probably true. The people that are crying for this fight are probably going to be the ones that steal it. And that's the saddest part. But we got to...
Let's stop right there. Tim Smith did say that, hey, the people who want this fight, they're not going to pay for the fight anyways. They're going to steal the fight, yada, 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 yada. Okay. Do you think they're going to pay for Errol Spence and Ugas fight? Did the fans pay for Keith Thurman and Mario Barrios fight? Did the fans pay for Tank Davis versus Isak Cruz fight? Did the fans pay for King Kong Ortiz, the Woogie Man, not Boogie Man, Woogie Man of the division, and Charles Martin fight? The answer is no. They didn't pay for those fights. Well, I don't know about the Keith Thurman and Ugas. We don't know what they're going to do yet. But those last three, they didn't pay for those fights, but you still put them on pay-per-view. Energy changing. That's what I noticed. Let's go.
Remember, it is a new year, but we did do the math, and I think I was at like $780 just in pay-per-views for the year of 2021. So when we're talking pay-per-view, I can understand why some of us may steal, some of us may not watch it, stream illegally, whatever it is you choose to do. Obviously, me being as grateful as I am to this sport, I buy every single one. You will have to pay for it. And they're going to have to, let me say, I don't believe any of negotiations. So, like, I don't even know, and turn around and say, you don't know how much that money is, and turn around and say, let me say, I don't believe any of it. You can't say that a person wants a lot of money, but then turn around and say, you don't know how much that money is. And
let's stop right there. Ness said some real shit. This for all you guys, this for all you guys right here. James Z said, Crawford isn't taking a pay cut. He was making $4 million to fight Mean Machine, Benavidez, Gumbo, etc. The PBC not paying that much, sir. James Zane, do you know how much money Crawford wants? I'm just asking, my brother. You know something I don't know, because from what Mr. PBC, Nestor Gibbs is saying, he's close to the PBC because he's Mr. PBC. Unless you associated with him some way, form, or fashion. He's saying that, hey, man, you can't say in one breath that you don't want to insult a guy, and then in the next breath say we haven't even made him an offer. We don't even know what he wants. So if the people in the PBC don't know what he wants, how do you know what he wants, sir? I'm just asking. I don't know. Maybe you can educate me, my brother. Let's continue though.
Turn around and say that you're not part of the negotiation. So, like, I don't even know why are you talking about this situation then. But back to the audio.
And I'm not saying that to throw shade at the guy, but you got to go on his track record. You got to go and look at what he's done, in the pay-per-view fights that he's been at, been involved in.
Okay.
And
okay.
That it's not my job to tell anybody how to make him a pay-per-view star.
Okay.
We have enough work on our hands dealing with, trying to make our own guys into pay-per-view stars, but he just hasn't been built. And trust me,
okay,
if there is money in him fighting Errol Spence,
okay,
where he could get what he wants,
all right,
and Errol could get what he wants,
okay,
that fight would get made. But you don't want to insult the guy.
Okay.
Nobody wants to insult this guy and make him an offer that's insulting. Nobody wants to do that.
All right, so he admits that, hey, we haven't even made this guy an offer. He was never made an offer. So all this shit online, what's the name, offered him this, 80-20, and another dude offered him that, 60-40. Y'all, didn't nobody know what the fuck they was talking about. You want to know why? Because Tim Smith was the VP of operations. He just admitted they never even made this guy an offer. So what are you talking about? Damian Bennett, he said, in my opinion, it doesn't matter if it was Bud or anybody that's not a PBC fighter. It's about keeping all the money in-house, with the exception of Canelo, because he's the real cash cow. Damian, you hit the nail. Bud, let's give Damian Bennett a round of applause. Let's give Damian Bennett a round of applause. This guy here is smart as hell. Let's read his comment again. He said, in my opinion, it doesn't matter if it was Bud or anybody else that's not a PBC fighter. It's about keeping all the money in-house, kind of like what Bob Arum does and all the other promotional companies does, outside of Matchroom, of course, with the exception of Canelo, because he's a real cash cow. That's it right there. Shout out to True Gritter for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your board.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
True Gritter says, a Bud comes with his own investors. Would it happen? Man, I do not know, brother. I do not know. All I know is based on what the VP of operations just said, he said that Crawford has not been built into a star. They have not built him into a star. So he's pretty much saying that because they have not built him into a star, there's no money in this fight, and we're not going to try to insult the guy. So we haven't even made him an offer. We don't know what he wants, but we know he wants a lot of money. Well, how do you know what he wants? Well, have you talked to him? No, we haven't talked to him. I gave him an offer? No, we haven't gave him an offer. Have you reached out to him? No, we haven't even reached out to him. Oh, okay. So how do you know this? Well, we just don't want to insult the guy. That's what he said, and he has to be a pay-per-view starter. So that's what he just said. So I'm gonna go about what he said versus what a dude. Versus what somebody else, another channel says. So that's why I feel like they should just, stop pressing the dude about this shit. Stop pressing him about it. It doesn't make any sense. But True Gritter, to answer your question, I don't know, my brother. I don't know, fam. Let's go though.
That he's a proud.
I don't get that either, man. Why are we thinking that we're going to offend Terence Crawford? Why can't we just start the negotiations, whether they're soft, whether they're hard? Start them. Put a number out there. Let him turn that number down. Let him counter that number. But just to assume that your number is going to turn him off, it's going to hinder this fight from happening. You know what they say, when you assume, you make an ass out of yourself. And I think that's what's happening. No disrespect to Tim Smith. But we shouldn't be assuming he wants a bunch of money if we don't have a fucking number. Like, give me a number. How much is a bunch of money? We all know Terence.
There you go. Now, this coming from Mr. PBC. Mr. PBC, Mr. Gibbs, is saying that this some bullshit. Like, it doesn't make any sense to him. You haven't even offered this man a contract. Haven't even offered him a contract. Haven't talked to him. Haven't reached out to him. You don't even know what the number is. But you're talking about we don't want to offend him. Now you see where I'm going at. Where I got the title at for this show. I'm not jumping out the window. I leave all the emotional shit to the other guys. This is what he's saying. Now it's some other shit. You got to be a pay-per-view star. I don't want to offend him. So all those people who said, yeah, he was offered this from Spence and offered that, all that was bullshit. Mr. PBC said the man never even offered anything. And VP of operations, Tim Smith, said they never offered him nothing. They're not in the Terence Crawford business. That's my opinion. You can twist it, slap it up, flip it, rub it down, however you want to do it. Vibe say, he say they keep moving the goalposts. True. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So, that's what I'm going by. And this is another thing. Let's address this pay-per-view shit. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna buy the pay-per-view. They're gonna steal it. Okay, well, if they're gonna steal it, you don't think they're gonna steal Spence versus Ugas? I mean, pretty sure that they're gonna steal pay-per-views. People steal pay-per-views. They steal pay-per-views. They don't, if it's a fight they want to see, if they're not gonna pay for it, they're not gonna pay for it. It does. I mean, like I'm trying to make that make sense to me. Like I'm confused. Yeah, I'm confused. And this is coming from the VP of operations. You know what I mean? He said exactly. Don't be afraid to insult Crawford with numbers. What's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen, he could just say no. Exactly. The worst that can happen, he could just say no. And then you can say, yeah, see, we made him an offer. He turned it down. He don't want to fight. Then you can run with that narrative. You see what I'm saying, Don? But shit, if you ain't making him no offer, you don't know what he want. what the number is. You admit that you don't know what he want, what the number is. And one breath, then you say, well, he ain't no pay-per-view star and all that shit, all the other shit. And they didn't do a good job in making him a pay-per-view star. It's that's something else now. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say they're not in the PBC is not in the they're not in the Crawford business. They're not in the Crawford business. So Malcolm Rose said PBC is definitely screwing Bud and EJ with all of this technical double Dutch flop go key fighters. Barely care about all of that. They're just saying about making the fight. Yeah. I mean, I'm honestly just listening to what I heard from Spence in the press conference. I think he, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was the one in the past that said, man, that boy don't want that fight, man. That man, he don't want no parts of that dude. But it's bigger than just that. I'm gonna give him a clean slate. Both sides a clean slate. I'm gonna take what Spence says on face value, but I keep going back to what the VP of operations said. Basically, what he's saying is this. They asked him why, in your opinion, you just heard it, why this fight hasn't happened yet. He said economics. Let's stop right there. Promotional companies are in the business to do what? Make money. If a promotional company feels like that they're not going to make the count, okay, we need 46 more likes for me to open up these phone lines. We need 46 more likes. But if a promotional company feel like that, hey man, we might not make the money back that we won on this fight yet, they're not gonna make the fight. I don't know how you come to a conclusion. That's like me saying my brother Smith and West, hey man, I want to offer Smith and West some money. You know what I mean? To let's say for Smith and West is a professional boxer, I want to offer my brother Smith and West some money to fight another professional boxer that signed with my promotional company. But the company that he was with, they didn't really make him a star. They didn't do a good job in building him up. You know what I mean? And I don't want to insult the guy with the low number, so we're not going to offer him anything. While acknowledging that, hey, we ain't never reached out to him. We don't know what he wants, and we never made him any kind of offers. Contrary to what you heard on the internet from certain channels and their fanboys. The worst thing he can say is no. Worst thing he can say is no. So, it is what it is. So the fans get cheated out of a fight because we have a promotional company. Can't blame it on Bob Arum now. Crawford, you can't blame it on Bob now, Crawford. Spence, you can't blame it on Bob now. Thurman, you can't blame it on Bob now. Bo Mack, you can't blame it on Bob now. Bob ain't even in the picture no more. What's the hold up now? What you said, Tim Smith? Economics. So it is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So that's why I wanted you to hear that. Chin Smoke says it's always something. Yeah. Yep, goalposts keep moving as far as I'm concerned. That's what it seemed like to me. That's what it seemed like to me. True Gritter says Spence should leave Al Heyman in the PBC if the fight ain't next. They're ruining his career. It is what at the end of the day, he's gonna have to do what he feel that's best for him. But it is what it is. I'm going by what the VP said. Shout out to Donald Banks for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said they don't want to make an offer because if Bud takes it, they know he'll beat Spence, and then it's over for Spence. He's going to get stopped by Bud. You know what I mean? Donald Banks, that's your opinion, my brother. You know what I mean? That's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. But, based on what he's saying, economics, if they feel like it ain't no money there and the fans ain't going to buy it anyways, that doesn't make sense to me. If you feel like the fans ain't going to buy it, why are you guys still putting on pay-per-view fights? Smith and West talked to my brother. He said, I never seen a PBC fighter leave. No, it's some left. No, it's some left. It's some left. Some left in with Daniel Jacobs. It's some left. It just, you mean like the top well-known fighters? Yeah, you don't hear about the top no well-known fighters, but yeah, it's some that left. It's some that left. You know what I mean? He said homie got them on death row contracts over there. But Smith and West, you hear what I'm saying though? Like, okay. If you feel like fans ain't gonna buy the pay-per-views anyways, why are you still putting on pay-per-view fights? Like, I don't like none of this shit is making sense to me. None of this shit is making sense to me. And what we need 33 more likes for me to open up the phone lines. None of this shit is making sense to me. Peace Be Free said, let it play out. Yeah, you got no choice but to let it play out. Shit. I'm not in on negotiations anyway, so. But yeah, you know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Some people, regardless of what they just heard today, they're going to say that Crawford is running for Spence. He's a coward. He's this, he's that, yada, yada, yada. He's a coon, Uncle Tom sellout. That's what they've been saying about him, so that's fine. And then you got some people who going to, you know, say that regardless of what they hear from Spence, they're going to be like, hey, man, he's a coward. He's running from Crawford. He want to be booed up with yellow bees and all this stuff there. You got people who going to say that, right? It doesn't matter. Everybody dug their heels in and chosen sides, and that's fine. I have no problem with any of that. All I'm saying is I'm listening to what the primary source of information is saying. I'm not listening to what anyone else is saying. I'm listening to the primary source of information, the topic of discussion. And from what I heard from the topic of discussion, you know, Spence said that he's optimistic it can happen. What they need to do is, he said, I've been guilty of this, is discussing their business pretty much in public, talking about who deserve what and this and that. And he's a man with, boxers have big egos. This is what he said. And he said that he thinks that from this point forward, my team and Crawford team needs to work behind closed doors the way business should be done. So all this internet shit don't mean a goddamn thing. And I totally agree with Errol Spence. I totally agree with Errol Spence. I really do. I totally agree with that. Now, again, I am of the opinion that it's not going to happen based on what Tim Smith is saying. Because if you feel that, hey, there's no money in the fight because Crawford is not a pay-per-view star now, then shit. It's not like he's not going to be a pay-per-view star when the Spence and Ugas fight is over with. Do you get what I'm saying? Shit, if you're saying in January, and this was January the 7th, if you're saying in January the 7th on the PBC podcast that the reason why this fight is not going to happen because of economics and that Crawford wasn't built right and he's not a pay-per-view star in January the 7th, what makes me think that after the winner of Ugas and Spence that anything has changed? It's not like he's a pay-per-view star and he hasn't been built right. Nothing has changed from January to after April. So now you see where I'm going at with this. Nothing has changed from that point. SC says, the new rule, keep all calls on the boxing round, unless you make it sweet for coach. Yeah. We gonna wrap it up. We're gonna make sure people get directly to the point. We're gonna make sure people got directly to the point. So we don't have any filibustering, because I want to allow more people to come on. I want to allow people to come on. But Smith and West, you get what I'm saying though, fam? You get what I'm saying though? If the VP, the vice president of the PBC, which is the black guy, Tim Smith, as a matter of fact, let me show y'all who Tim Smith look like. Show y'all who Tim Smith look like, just in case y'all don't know. Shit, so y'all see Tim Smith shit. You know, I just want them to see it. I know you're saying what does it matter? It matters to the skin color peddlers, the guys who stuck on skin color. So this is Tim Smith, the VP. This guy right here. This is the brother, as you can see. Another same him again. This is the brother, as you can see. This is what he's saying. The brother man. Okay. This is what he's saying. I don't know what the hell that is. That's what he's saying. So if he's seen it in January, my question is, after April, what would have changed between January and April when you said this fight can't happen because of economics and Crawford wasn't built into this pay-per-view star? What would have changed? And we don't know, we don't want to insult the guy, but we haven't made him an offer. What would have changed after April when this Ugas and Spence fight is over with? I'm trying to figure it out. I think Eddie Hearn going to make an offer to pay for this fight to happen. You get what I'm saying, Smith and West? He say, "No, that's facts, coach." Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, what would have changed? What would have changed? Nothing. Still ain't a pay-per-view star. Still wasn't built right. And if you feel like, hey, man, you know, people ain't going to buy the pay-per-view because they're going to steal it. That's what you said in January. So what would have changed in order to make the fight after the Spence Ugas fight? Assuming that Spence win this fight. That's the question that I have. I'm not looking for no narratives, no fanboy shit. I just want to know. And that's the question of the day. We need 18 more likes for me to open up these phone lines. Need 18 more likes to open up these phone lines. SC, he said I miss sweating convo. Okay. Okay. TD said they can try Crawford like that. He gonna want his money on pay-per-view or not. Bro, like again, back to what I'm saying. You know what? That's your opinion. Because I was going to say back to what I was saying. I'm going by what Errol Spence is saying. We need to just talk about it. Don't talk about splits, none of that shit out in the public. We need to just, from this point forward, just work behind closed doors. That's how fights get made. Fights don't get made on social media. Fights don't get made with YouTube channels. Fights don't get made with fan bases or well, you know what? The fan bases can make a fight and we push hard enough for it. And we can put pressure on the promoters. But it doesn't seem like that's working today. It doesn't seem like that's working today, to be honest with you. But you know, we have a right. We fans of the sport of boxing. We want to see the fights. I give two fucks about a narrative. I give two fucks about a narrative. But we don't know what he's going to want. What you're saying is, you know something that the vice president of VP doesn't know. And Nessa Gibbs, I have to, you know, I'm not always in agreement with Nessa Gibbs, but I have to agree with him on this point. You can't say that the fight, you know, you don't want to insult the guy in one breath when you never reached out to him or made him an offer. If you never made him an offer, how the fuck you gonna know what he wants? How you know what's gonna be offensive to him? You can't be an assumption is a thought without an actual fact. You see what I'm saying? An assumption is a thought without an actual fact. So he's making an assumption. Pugilism, he said the only thing changing to stop dropping onto buy Bud at the low. Bud attached with Khan name. Terrible showcase. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, you know. Bud is rich and Khan is rich and Spence is rich, and, you know, so. Again, I don't think they give two fucks about what anybody in the chat or I say. You know what I mean? Both of them niggas rich, so it is what it is. Shout out to Daryl Alexander for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Terence Crawford talked about those economics and got hated on for it, which didn't surprise me. Crabs in the bucket barrel. Crabs in the bucket. I mean, it is what it is, man. I ain't, you know, you know, like me, like what I do, man. I smoke my green. I don't get caught up on this internet shit. Because people, you know, you got people, they have their own agendas, and that's fine. And that's fine. SC, he say, Coach, as soon as you hear back in the 50s and 60s, hang up. I got them SC say, yeah, we ain't gonna let nobody filibuster today. You got 3 minutes to say what you gotta say. All that, I ain't finna be tongue wrestling with you. None of that shit there. We ain't finna be doing none of that. No, we ain't finna be going through all that. I heard from Errol Spence and I heard from Tim Smith. That's all I need to hear from. That told me everything I need to know. People who are in the know. That told me everything I need to know. We need 5 more likes for me to open up the phone lines. I want to open them up. Let's see. Pugilism, what you say, fam? He say White's still behind closed doors and hasn't realized his Fury fight has already been made. Okay. All right, that's cool. You know, people talking about White dealing in White and stuff like that. Smith and West, what you say? I ain't smoked a blunt in years. Yeah, I don't smoke blunts. I don't. We need more likes for me to open up the phone line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want to open up these phone lines. You know what I mean? Now, I don't want no internet gangster shit. Well, now, you know what I do want? Bring that shit over. Bring that internet shit over.
Get out my face. Don't need nothing you got no more. Don't need no hair's been messing up my corner. And you better get that bad look off your face before I knock it off. Oh, this is hilarious. Yeah, man, we ain't tripping, man.
He said no blunts. Now I don't smoke no blunts, dog. I'm old school. I'm smoking reefer and papers. I'm old school. I'm throwback. I don't smoke no blunts. That's it, too. I don't smoke no blunts. I'm just being honest with you, dog. You know what I mean? And for my internet gangsters.
The fuck? Fuck you all rolling up on for, cuz?
He must don't know. He can't know.
Huh?
He can't know.
You know what I mean? So anybody want to roll up, do what you got to do. I don't roll up already. Phone lines is open, 530-494-9636. Let's talk about it. And then we can talk about the other press conferences too. We can talk about the Canelo had a press conference, him and Bivol. We can talk about Ryan Garcia had a press conference, and I think it was one more person had a press conference as well. I forgot who it was, but call the old boy, man. Anybody feeling some type of way, got something to say, call me. Shit, I'm chilling, man.
Unknown caller.
That's it right here. There's one right here already. Let's go. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? This is Roach from Houston.
Roach from Houston. What the lick read, fam? Talk to me.
Man, what's going down, Coach, man? Just checking in, listening to your show today.
Yeah, man. Talk to me, Roach.
Yes, sir. So, you know, I don't know if you remember, because I know, you got a lot going on. You get a lot of calls, but I am a self-admitted Errol Spence fan.
Yes, sir.
You know, being from Houston and all that, he's right up the road.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
Right. But, you know that I'm an objective Errol Spence fan. I'm an Errol Spence fan, not an Errol sexual. So, with that being said, all this shit that, these PBC execs are saying and all that, bro.
Right.
Hey, man, that's some bullshit, man. And honestly, that's not doing anything but hurting us, hurting the legacy of Errol Spence and Bud Crawford, and honestly, it's hurting them.
Yeah.
Because
it's hurting both of them.
I don't understand, right? I don't understand all this shit that they're saying about, the economics and Bud isn't a star and this, that, and the other, bro. Boxing fans are going to pay for this fight. No question.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but to try to piggyback off what you're saying, Dillian White is, I don't know. I don't speak on Dillian White, but just saying in the UK, some people say he's a star. Some people say he's not really that big of a star. He never did 90,000 before, in the stadium. Tyson Fury never did that before, but now because these two are fighting, the demand shot through the roof in the UK, and now you got a stadium that's pretty much damn near going to be sold out, for them to fight in. So to piggyback on what you're saying, I'm agreeing with you. If you make the right fights, that will bring the economics. Go ahead, my brother.
No. I agree 100%. I mean, that's an excellent point. Because me personally, I'm not a Dillian White fan, but if I was in the UK, I would be going to that fight. No question.
Yeah.
And if I couldn't make it to the fight, I would definitely be buying the fight. No question. I think Dillian White, me personally, I don't like Dillian White as a fighter. Of course, I can't say anything personal about it. I don't know the dude from the can of milk.
Yeah,
but I don't like him as a fighter. But
ain't
again,
nothing wrong with that
spending
shit.
my money.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's just, going to your point, like, man, what is this bullshit that y'all presenting, man? And honestly, y'all selling EJ short because, man, y'all got EJ out here looking bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got people that, and I mean, I don't think that is correct, but I understand why people might be thinking that he's ducking because y'all out here talking all this bullshit. Yeah. And the word that I typed on the comment is flubagookie. That's the word that I use when I can't say bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, like, y'all got EJ out here looking bad for no reason. When it's really, like I said, Terence Crawford has admitted in an interview that he knows Spence wants to fight.
Yeah.
Spence has also admitted that they both, and they both had a hand in the fight not happening with, all the public stuff and all that. And for the people that are saying,
and he said they talk on the phone.
Right.
So yeah, go ahead.
Right. So, my last comment, I want to keep your lines open. Just my last comment on it is for the people that saying that the way that Errol Spence is speaking in the interview is him ducking. Man, look, all of us have had a situation where you done got into it with somebody that you really fuck with.
Mm.
And no matter how hard you try not to, opinions around you and listening to this person and listening to that person, egos, y'all will have some kind of public blow up in front of people.
Yeah.
And now
that's true.
You done fell out with this person and y'all sit back and y'all be like, damn, you kind of think about it, you're like, damn.
Yeah.
Maybe if I just talk to him, shit would be different.
That's true.
Man, that shit happens, bro. It's life. But appreciate you taking my call. I'm gonna get off of here. You know what I'm saying? Listen to you, Coach. Appreciate it, Coach.
Yes.
Keep it going.
Shout out to my brother Roach,
Get them
man.
likes up, people.
Yeah, shout out to my brother Roach, man. Hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. And that's where I'm at with it. I'm not, listen. Everybody played their part in this shit, right? Online, including myself. But from this day forward, I'm saying, listen, man, I understand, like, okay, it's a business. And if the vice president of communications doesn't feel that this fight is worth even making an offer to Terence Crawford, because one guy just said something in the chat about Crawford turned down 50-50. Now, for you to even be saying Crawford turned down the offer, anybody who's saying that right now is just, I don't know what to say about him, bro. Like, you either slow, dumb, or stupid. Because the man specifically told you that, hey, we ain't offering him shit. We haven't even made him an offer. How he turned down an offer that he never received? We ain't talking about what Errol Spence said on the internet or what Crawford said on the internet. That's where the egos come in at. That's where the egos came in that Crawford was talking about. I mean, that Spence is talking about. Both of our egos got involved and we was saying stuff out in the public, from here on out, and he said, I'm at fault with that as well. From here on out, we need to just handle it behind closed doors like it should be. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? But, to guys who wanna keep pushing that narrative, that's fine. If that's what you want to keep doing, that's fine. Keep doing that. But I ain't even, I ain't even, I'm past that. I don't went directly to the primary source of information. The primary source of information is sufficient for me. So I don't worry about, that's all I'm saying. Let's see. Big Ron, what you say, Big Ron? On Yuli X Games, you said the VP of communication can't even communicate to make an offer. Yeah, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. That's like saying, yeah, man, man, shit, man. I'm not even going to insult a guy like Canelo. I would make him an offer, but I'm not going to make him an offer. He ain't built himself up yet. But do you know what Canelo want? Did you make him an offer? No, we don't know what he wanted. We haven't made him an offer, but we don't want to insult him by making him an offer that we think is going to be offensive against him, but we have no actual facts of that because we haven't even reached out to him and make him an offer in the first place. The shit don't make no sense. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Coach, man, it's me, Cassidy.
Cassidy, you got a bad reception, bro. Your phone breaking up like crazy. I can't hear nothing.
Can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, what's up, Coach, man? What's up to the chat and that, man? You get me? I just wanted to speak on the Spence situation as well, man. You get me? We've heard it from the GOAT's mouth now, innit? You get me?
Yes,
he said that he wants to unify. So that means one thing. There's only one fact to be made. He said he wants to unify. It doesn't. Obviously, yeah. That what my man's saying about Spence doesn't bring not Spence, sorry, Bud doesn't bring enough. He doesn't put butts in seats. He doesn't promote himself very well. That doesn't. None of that is. All of that is irrelevant. Yeah. He is the champion in the weight division that has the belt. None of that. All of that needs to be pushed to the side. Now, to me, in my eyes, now what I see is it's all on Errol Spence. It's all on Spence now to push for that fight now because Bud is a free agent. Guys are talking about 50, like you said, Coach. Guys are making up this bullshit about 50-50, 70-30. No offer has been made to him, so he didn't turn down. How can you turn down something that's not there?
Yeah,
first of all, like you already stated, Coach. Like you already stated, Coach. But it's on Spence now to push for that fight now because he said he wants to unify, and the only way he's going to unify is if he tells them, fuck all that about. I don't care how much people know Bud, or I don't care how much people. I don't care what you want to offer, whatever. If anything, Spence needs to take a seat back, and he needs to ask. He needs to get less money, if anything. Then, if he wants to, it's all on him to make this fight happen now. To be honest, it's all on him now to make this fight happen now.
I don't. Me personally, Cassidy, I have a different approach. I don't think it's even in Spence's hands. I think that it's again. I take the position of this. The executives at the PBC feels like, hey, the type of money that we think Crawford is going to want, that we haven't asked, and they probably think, they probably say, hey, look, this is what he's been accustomed to getting paid. And then his last fight, he made $6 million, to fight Porter. You see what I'm saying? So they probably don't feel like that, hey man, based on not this is what I'm hearing from Tim Smith. He's saying that he doesn't think the money is there. The type of money that they want to offer, they don't want to insult Crawford. He admitted that they never offered him anything. So I don't understand how can anyone on the internet can say he turned down something that was never offered to him. We just heard that. So he doesn't feel like that. He said a lot of shit. The fans who say they want to see the fight, they're not gonna pay for it anyways. They're gonna steal the fight. Yeah, but you still making pay-per-view fights. You made Tank Davis pay-per-view fight. You made Ortiz pay-per-view fight, Thurman pay-per-view fight. You still made all these other pay-per-view fights, and you ain't say that shit then. So I mean, it's
because they know that.
Yeah, it's just about to the shit. The shit.
No, because they know that.
This is not Errol Spence. This is not Errol Spence. This is not Errol Spence's. This is not on Errol Spence. These are the people at the PBC. These are the people at the PBC.
But he has to make a movement now, though. It's not on Errol. And it's not on Errol Spence. I'm thinking that it's like he's in the driver's seat now to say to his people that he deals with, his handlers.
Okay.
Look, forget all of this stuff. I want to fight him now, and that's the end of it. He said he wants to unify. So what's gonna happen? It's either you want to unify or do you want to make this boatload of money that your imaginary PBC people are thinking of. It's one or the other.
All right. Hey, but Cassidy, I'm gonna let you go, man. I'm gonna let you go, man. Shout out to my brother Cassidy. Shout out to Cassidy.
Thank you.
Grimlock, salute to Cassidy. Grimlock said y'all breaking the commandments because y'all fantasy. No. We're not breaking the commandments. Breaking the commandments is saying that I'm gonna give you an example of breaking the commandments, Grimlock. Breaking the commandments is saying, look, Errol Spence said he want to offer Crawford 60-40. Crawford need to take the deal. And the reason why this fight ain't gonna happen is because he don't want to take the deal. And he tripping this and that. If I'm a fan and I'm making a financial argument for my fighter that I'm a fanboy for, and I'm using that as the basis for why I don't say that the fighter that I don't like, this fight should not happen because he don't want to take this, that's fantasy. That's an example of fantasy. What I'm talking about, according to what, and I'm only addressing what Tim Smith is saying. I'm not saying that, oh man, if he don't take this, then this fight shouldn't happen. If he don't take that, I'm not doing that. I think you don't understand what the definition of fantasy is. But I just gave you an example. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn who get paid what. I don't care if Crawford get paid $5 and Spence get paid $10. Because guess what? I'm not receiving a dime from it. As a boxing fan, I just want to see the fight. Virtuoso, he said, you can't turn down an offer that was never made. I try to tell people that social media isn't a negotiating table. Yes, it's not the negotiating table, but you got a whole bunch of negotiating experts on social media, YouTube channels, and a lot of their subscribers, and that's all they do. That's all they do. I'm not gonna, it is my position from what I've been seeing from a trend that, hey man, listen, I honestly believe this in my heart, based on what Tim Smith is saying. You know what I mean? I heard what Spence is saying, and I like what he said. He said, hey man, we need to try to work behind closed doors. Stop making this publicly. And I like the fact that he said that. He's right. I totally agree with Spence on that. But this ain't Spence and Crawford at this point. This Spence and Crawford, I think they're on the same team. Spence and Crawford is on the same team. They want to fight each other. The PBC, and we can't blame Terence Crawford. You can't blame Bob Arum now. I don't want to hear no Terence Crawford fans saying, Bob was the one that was keeping the fight back. And I damn sure don't want to hear no pro PBC channel or fanboys or fan bases saying that, yeah, man, Bob is the one holding the fight back now. Bob is no longer in the equation now. What it is now is he ain't no pay-per-view star. What it is now is he don't want to take the offer. You do know that Tim Smith said there was never an offer made. Yeah, but it doesn't fit the narrative. This is the narrative we want to push. Oh, okay. All right. That's all. He said, Coach, even if Crawford would say that he would take 0% for the fight, PBC still wouldn't make an offer. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, brother. I don't know. I know one thing I do know. I am very I'm not optimistic about it. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not optimistic about it at all. I am not optimistic about it at all. Because I don't think at this point, I don't think this has anything to do with Errol Spence This is PBC. And it's probably already been that. Huh? And this goddamn fighter, boy. Shit. Hey, I gotta goddamn lighter that I had, that bitch, that fire came out pretty high, boy. Then I burnt my fingers. You see what I'm saying though? You see what I'm saying though? Phone lines is open. He said, who can make Coach mad? Nobody. They can't make me mad. I'm feeling too good. I'm feeling too good right now, bro. Can't nobody make me mad. I ain't new to the game no more. I already know what it is. Can't nobody make me mad, brother. We don't, So based on what Tim Smith is saying, that's why I'm not optimistic. What y'all, whatever narrative you want to run with, what side you want to run with, whatever shit you want to talk behind the avatar, fine. Do that. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Tim Smith said it for me. You know what I mean? So I'm feeling real good right now. Knockdown 305. He said, gotta keep you a bit, coach. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, absolutely. But you know that, boy. You already know. I ain't even, right now, I'm feeling good right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, coach smoking skimpy joints. He say, that's how you know he's 40 plus. Yeah, I don't roll no fat joints. Yeah. But this right here, Kush says, Bob tried to make the fight. You know what? I have no proof of who tried to make what at this point. Kush the greatest, to be honest with you, my brother. I have no proof of what. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, I'm looking at the here and the now. See, where I'm at is I'm looking at right now, March, what is it, March 3rd? Was it March 3rd or 4th? I can get my dates right. March 3rd, 2022. I'm looking at here right now, I don't think they're in that business. What you say, Jerry Jones the boss? Yeah, he is the boss now. Jerry Jones is the boss now. He, sources say he run Dallas, Texas. They say Jerry Jones run Dallas, Texas. What you say? You say salute to shout out to my brother, man, Retro Boxing and Documentaries, better known as Blood Boxing. My brother, man, give my brother a round of applause. Phone lines is open, guys. Phone lines is open. We got a call calling in. Yeah, man. Yeah, everybody out there don't want to talk to the old boy today. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, how you doing, Coach? Name is Bandelli, calling from New York.
Ben Denner?
Yeah, Bandelli, yeah.
Okay, Bandelli. Bandelli, talk to me, fam. What you want to talk about?
Yeah. Basically, Coach, I agree with you, man, that it's been the PBC who's been holding this fight up. But I think it's for a different reason. I don't really believe what Tim Smith put out there, about the economics. Mm. And as you said, he said himself, he didn't even make an offer. So to me, that made no sense.
Yeah.
But what Bud said the other day, when he was in England and they interviewed him, he mentioned the fact that the PBC don't want him taking their belt and then running off scot-free.
Yeah, he did say that. He did say that.
Yes, sir. And Bernie the boxer, his right-hand man, he also said something similar to this weeks ago, and he mentioned Sam Watson, who happens to be like a right-hand man of Al Heyman.
What is Sam Watson's position? Sam Watson's been around for a long time before the PBC.
At one time, he was the advisor of Mayweather. I'm real close to Al Heyman. He's like Al Heyman's right-hand man.
But I'm saying
I'm
saying even before Al Heyman, though. Sam Watson been around in the 90s when the Tyson days and stuff like that. I never knew what he did.
Yeah, I just remember him. I don't go back that far in the sport. I go back to the Mayweather days.
All right, but
I remember he wasn't advisor to Mayweather. But anyway, basically their reason, and Bob Arum, he alluded to it also. He was basically saying that if they don't feel Spence can beat Crawford, they're not willing to put him in the ring with Crawford, and Crawford takes the belt. So this is, I believe, the main reason why the fight hasn't happened. But also, if you recall, because I remember when Crawford moved up. I've been wanting this fight since Crawford moved up to 147.
That's 2017.
And Spence at one time, he was saying something about get a belt. Crawford got a belt, but then he changed his tune. And when they met, when they met, they had the face-to-face meeting out in Dallas or Texas somewhere. He told me, he said, well, Al Heyman said, I'm going to fight this guy. I'm going to fight that guy. I'm going to fight this guy. And I can understand why Spence said that because Al Heyman was his advisor.
Right.
All right. And the PBC had all the leverage. They have all the fighters. And like I said, that's his advisor. That's who's been making him a lot of money. So basically, as his advisor, he's going to look out for Al Heyman. All right, Al Heyman, we'll do that. I'll fight such and such and such and such. But now, if you notice, Spence hasn't been saying, go to Al Heyman, or Al Heyman said this. And he said, look, I'm going to get this belt, and then we're going to go to Bud.
Right.
Now, I'm going to tell you, Coach, even if PBC doesn't want Spence to fight Crawford right now, if he were to beat Ugas, Spence is going to take that fight. This is the one time, I guarantee you, he's going to go against PBC. You know why?
Right.
First of all, he's not contractually bound to follow PBC. He's his own promoter, Man Down Promotions. He's just been following out of loyalty and because they got leverage. But there's way too much money on the table right now, man, for Spence to let let pass by.
So
I guarantee you,
no, go ahead, my brother. Finish. I want to wrap it up because we got other.
Even if PBC is not willing to pay for it, man, I guarantee you, every promotional company out there will take this fight. There'll be a bidding war for this fight. You got to think like a businessman. If you had the money, you wouldn't pay for this fight.
Yes, I mean,
You think Eddie Hearns, Bob Arum, you think they won't pay for this fight?
I mean,
come on, man, you got to think, man. That shit that Tim Smith said, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be naive to believe that shit. You know what I mean? Listen to Spence and listen to Crawford. And I guarantee you, Crawford has already told Spence, look, I got somebody who's gonna pay for this fight, man. You beat Ugas, it's on. It's on, man. Okay. It's too much. Spence is making $1 million, $1.5 million for Ugas.
Hey, Ben, man. Thank you so much. I don't know how true that is about what he's making. To be honest with you, but that is what a lot of the information that's been coming out there has been saying. This is what they're making for this fight. We got a good fight coming up with Ugas and Spence. I was very hopeful that we can get. I was hopeful that we can get the fight with Spence and Crawford. But I just, if what. But before I let you go, I want to ask you just one question. If what Tim Smith is saying is right, the economics is the reason why this fight is not going to happen. We don't want to insult a guy like Terence Crawford, but by making him a low offer while acknowledging that we never reached out to him and make an offer at all, so there was nothing to turn down because there was never an offer made to him. While saying that he hasn't been built into a pay-per-view star. So all four of these things still the same today. After the Spence and Ugas fight, whoever wins that fight, nothing has changed from Crawford not being a pay-per-view star. You're not reaching out to him. Nothing has changed. So what makes me think all of a sudden you're going to say, you know what, we're going to change our position and try to make this fight? If you don't feel like trying to make the fight now, why would you try to make the fight after the Spence Ugas fight? What has changed?
Okay, I agree with you. PBC will not be willing to make the fight, but the call is Errol. Errol, he makes the final decision. Errol's gonna say later for the PBC, there's too much money, man. I gotta look out for my family. I gotta look out for myself. Too much money on this table. I'm not gonna let this shit pass up. If Eddie Hearns or any other promotional company want to pay for this fight, just like Sean Porter, he left PBC to fight Crawford.
Right.
He said, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm making $4 million to fight Crawford. When have you ever paid me $4 million? This is going to say the same thing. I'm going to make $10 million, $20 million for this fight. Y'all niggas ain't paying me that. Later.
Hey, man,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Ben. Salute to you, fam. We got other calls calling in. Thank you so much, my brother, for calling in.
All right,
salute to my brother, man, from New York, man. New York in the motherfucking house. New York in the house. Hey, but blood, you feel where I'm coming from? Like, nothing has changed. So if nothing has changed, what's gonna change your position? If certain things need to happen in order for your position to change, if those things, do not happen, that means your position is not going to change. You get what I'm saying? So, he still ain't a pay-per-view star. You still haven't reached out to him. You still haven't made him an offer. You still don't know what he wants. So, I mean, nothing has changed. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. I mean, you know, I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but, you know, I got a master's degree in common sense and I listen very well. And I'm a stickler for language of what people say. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, man, that tells me that, you know, the PBC, they're not in the Crawford business. You know, they're not in the Crawford business. So, you know, that's what that tells me. That's what that tells me. You know, they're not in the Crawford business. And that's what that's telling me. You know what I mean? Let's see. Kush the greatest. What you say, fam? He say Spence wants to fight. It's different. I agree with the caller. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Because I hope that you and the caller and my brother call from New York are right. Kush the greatest. I hope you're right, bro. I hope you're right, bro. I really do. I really do hope you're right. I'm pessimistic as hell though about it, and I'm an optimist. I'm one of those type of guys. I'm highly optimistic. You know what I mean? But just you know, I've just been hearing too many conflicting things over the past 5 years, and I'm hearing this. You know, I'm just for me, I'm hearing, you know, different things for the past 5 years, and then now that the guy's a free agent, it's other shit now. It's okay. Now it's this. Now it's that. Now it's Pookie. Now it's Ray Ray. Now it's Laquita. Now it's Shaniqua. It's just like, okay, all right. I see what's going on. I ain't finna be holding my breath on this shit. Just like yeah, I ain't finna hold my brother. He's shout out Retro. My brother said the only pay-per-view stars in recent Americas is Canelo, followed by Wilder, not Spence. Yeah, Wilder. Yeah, Wilder went on the fight he had with Tyson Fury. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Phone lines is open 530-494-9636. Phone lines is open 530-494-9636. Don says Crawford was vocal about wanting to win of Castaño versus Jamal Charlo. I mean, Jamel, yeah, but he's gonna run into the same situation. Shit, Castaño and Jamel are PBC fighters. Maybe the economics would be different with those two. Maybe the economics would be different. You know what I mean? So we'll see if how that plays out. You know, maybe the economics would be different, but if their position is their position, I don't see it changing. Like, you know, I don't think, you know. So I'm not optimistic about that shit either. I think the only way a fight like that'll get made if the sanctioning bodies do what they did with Porter and Crawford is step in and mandate a fight. Far beyond that, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? So it just when it comes to the PBC, I'm very pessimistic about them. I'm just being honest with you, because I can think of from what I've been seeing, it's okay. You know, it makes business sense, and I'm not a fanager, but that's what they've been showing. Hey, we're gonna do our in-house fights. Top Rank does the same thing. You know, it just makes more sense to do that. You know what I mean? So. But you get what I'm saying, though. You know, again, I don't have any emotional investment in it. So it is what it is. I think both guys want to fight, but, you know, it's just not happening. Both guys want to fight, it's just not happening. And we'll see. We'll see exactly what the PBC is going to do. But, I'm believing what Tim Smith said. I'm believing what he's saying. So that's the position I'm taking, bro. I believe what he said. That's how they feel. That's how they feel. So we'll see. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's that? The coach of Dantes Storms calling in.
Dantes, what's going on, my brother, man? Talk to me, man. What you want to rap about?
Man, I got my partner fighting on ESPN tomorrow. Alan Melson fighting Torres Jr.
What is his name?
Alan Melson. I want you to look out for him. He's fighting for the heavyweight.
Spell his last name?
Melson. Melson.
Okay. Oh, Nelson. Okay. Nelson. Okay. Yeah. Alan Nelson. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
He's fighting tomorrow.
Yeah, from Gas and Alabama. Yeah, fighting tomorrow on the Ramirez card.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, it's back from my hometown, Gas in Alabama.
Okay. Yeah, I just wrote his name down. I'm gonna check it out, man. Hey, man, thank you so much, my brother, man. Dantes for calling in from Alabama, man. Salute to you, my brother. Yeah, I'm just gonna check it out. You know what I mean? So, Kush the greatest. What you say, my brother? He said it's happened before in history. Sometimes you run out of places to run. Hey, Kush, you is right about that, bro. You is right about that. It has happened in history. You 1000% correct about that, my brother. And I know that you see it happening. But listen, Kush, I hope like hell you right, bro. I hope like hell you right. I hope like hell you right. You know what I mean? Like at this point, like we've been talking about this shit since 2017. 3 years, 2017, 4 years before I even came on YouTube. So, I don't know. I believe Spence wants this fight because, they want to, both guys are competitive. They want to see, hey man, who the top dog is. And I think if, Ugas want to see who the top dog is too. I believe that. I believe that. But the thing is, the guys in suits, they have to want to believe it. The guys in suits are going to want to have to believe it. Because at the end of the day, they are the ones that's going to put the money up for the fight. You see what I'm saying? So they're the ones going to put the money up for the fight. So, we'll see. They're the ones going to put the money up. But you know what? Maybe I say this, guys. I want to be as objective as possible. Maybe Sam Watkins, maybe Sam, maybe Al, I don't know, maybe they'll have a change of heart. Maybe they'll be like, hey man, come on over here, man, and maybe we can do something. I don't know. Me personally, man, I ain't no fan of no promoter. I don't give a fuck. I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. I just want to see the goddamn fight. That's all I care about, bro. All I care about is seeing the goddamn fight. I ain't doing no fanage, none of that shit. Who want what, purse splits, who your baby mama is, can she twerk, who did the butterfly. I don't care about none of that shit. Is the fight gonna happen? Oh, it's not? Okay, all right, you don't want to make, okay, all right, fine, okay. If that's what you say, okay, cool. We'll see what happens. Spence said that after this fight, we'll see him, Crawford's team and his team gonna go behind closed doors and talk. So I'm gonna take the position of my brother, Kush the Greatest. If Spence was serious about that, then we'll have a situation where these guys can go behind closed doors, not on social media, not on Team Spence, Team Crawford. We arguing on the internet, not on that side. We're gonna go behind closed doors and see can we come to an agreement ourselves. And then Spence will go talk to Al, say, Al, look here, man. Me and him came to an agreement on this. I think we need to make this fight happen. Let's see, can we do this? And so you know what? I get where you're coming from, Kush the Greatest. I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from, bro. He said the plan must have been to sign Bud and fight him last. Yeah, I get where you're coming from, bro. I get where you're coming from, bro. I get where you're coming from. It makes sense. It makes sense. I get where you're coming from. You know what I mean? So I think it was a good interview. I think the reporter asked very, very good questions. And we'll see. I think it's gonna come down to we'll see. We'll see how it play out. But I see what you're saying though. Shout out to my brother Smith and West. He said I had a dude say I can't get into women's boxing because I don't like to see women hitting each other. Oh, you talking about women? Well, women's boxing been on fire though. Women's boxing been on fire. You know what I mean? So, Oscar Rivas. Okay, somebody got a creator, Oscar Rivas guy. He said problem is no one that has Canelo juice over there on the PBC to demand shit. All these proclaimed self-bosses really just get in line and do what they're told. It is. Really, that's facts, bro. That's facts. True. That's facts. That is facts. You know what I mean? So it is. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? That's why I wasn't optimistic because I'm okay. Smith is saying one thing. You know what I mean? But everyone, even the boxing fans are saying, dude, listen, if your guys can make this fight happen, if the PBC can make it happen, because Bob Aaron's not in the way, Bob Aaron's not in the way anymore. No ESPN, none of that. So if the PBC can make this fight happen, the fans will buy it. But don't tell me that, they ain't gonna buy the fight. They gonna steal pay-per-view anyways. Okay, well shit. Well, why y'all putting together, why y'all still doing pay-per-views? Like that don't make no sense to me. How you gonna say, well, ain't nobody want to see the fight? They're gonna steal it anyway. Okay, but yeah, you're doing a Ugas versus Spence pay-per-view. Oh, you don't think they're gonna steal that? Come on, man. That dude, that dude full of shit, dog. That dude full of shit, dog. He full of shit. Peace be free. What you say, fam? It's too much money to pass up. Come on, man. Man, listen, man. Both of these fighters gonna make career high paydays. You know what? I don't even know. Fuck it. I don't even know. I don't even like talking about money on this shit. I don't even like to talk about money on this shit because then it going to some whole other shit. He say Josh Taylor next for Crawford. Forget Spence. I said I don't believe that fight gonna happen. You want to know why I don't believe that fight gonna happen? I don't believe Bob Arum gonna make a fight with the guy that has a pending lawsuit against him. I don't believe that. I'm right now. I believe the shit when I see the shit. I believe the shit when I see the shit. You know what I mean? So, anyways, and I believe the shit when I see the shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, you want to fight Josh Taylor. You know, you're gonna have to drop the lawsuit. You know, other than that, I'm not gonna make this fight. I know what I said yesterday, but yesterday I was lying. Today I'm telling the truth. I'm not gonna make that happen because you got a lawsuit against me, kid. You're gonna have to drop the lawsuit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Just being honest with you guys, I don't believe it.
This thing got me fucked up.
Man, show him what you do. Oh, shit. It's back here. It's back there. There you go. Okay.
OG little pretty thug, nigga.
Yeah, man, I don't believe it. I just said I don't believe it. You know what I mean? And that's it. What you say, Devon said, he said, old man Bob. Yeah, old man Bob. Old man Bob. I don't believe it's happening. But anyways, as it relates to you know, we had the Canelo press conference yesterday. I don't like bringing up, it's certain fighters I don't like bringing their names up because they are trigger words for a lot of fanboys. Spence is one of them. Canelo's one of them. Fury is one of them. Wilder is one of them. It just triggers, psychologically just does something to people to where they just turn into OG pretty thugs online and want to argue and fight, all that shit there. I'm like, I ain't getting all that shit there, man. I'm like, damn, you know. Eddie Val, what you say, family? Say, crazy to think, even in 2008, like Pac versus De La Hoya time period, that fighters would be acting like WWE divas nowadays. Miguel, what you say? He say, them betas got a plethora of excuses. Like I said before, I have a plethora of excuses. You know what I mean? As of right now, I have an excuse typed up on my trusty sidekick. You know what I mean? And I also have another excuse typed up on my beeper. You know what I mean? Back from 1999. You know what I mean? I also have another excuse on my iPhone 7 Plus. And you know, just when you thought I ran out of more excuses, I have another excuse on my Android 8 Plus. And if you think I forgot about any other excuses, I have another excuse on my iPhone 12 Plus. That's what it is. That's what's going on. You see what I'm saying? And then when they get mad and then they want to, you know, they on some OG pretty thug shit. He said, which I think I'd rather be knocked out than jabbed in the face all night. Knocked out and jabbed in the face all night, huh? I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. They said, you know, if you get jabbed in the face all night, you gotta take a dive. Man, fuck that. It's time, you know, I'm trying to get disqualified. I'm gonna get disqualified. You know, I'm holding on. Let him go. Throw the towel in. You know what I mean? He said Crawford would be mandatory at 154 after dropping the WBO belt. Yeah, but you know they say, you know what? Yeah, Bob don't have any fighters up there, so yeah. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. This brother here says, hope Crawford doesn't duck Taylor. It's a big money fight for him. It's not like he's got anything else on the table. Duck Taylor. Okay, all right, well, for all you diehard Josh Taylor fans, I hope like hell that fight happens. Not before Crawford and Spence, but I hope like hell that fight happens. Oh, I hope like hell that fight happens. You see what I'm saying? Woo! We say, that's what we want, coach. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Smith and West, what you say, fam? He say, that's what I'm saying. Getting your head snapped for 36 minutes is no pimp. It's no go pimp. Hey, listen, shit. Hey. Hold on to him. Holding on. Gonna be holding on like LTD and Jeffrey Osborne. That's what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Chris the Greatest, he says, you don't drop your belt and leave unfinished business. Only clowns do that. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, they're gonna be holding on. They're gonna be holding on now. They're gonna be holding on. Malcolm Rose said Josh Taylor. Hey, my Roach, you say I didn't even entertain that shit. Hey, he trolling at this point. True. Hey, he trolling at this point. I didn't even address that. You know, oh boy, this dude, he wants some attention. He wants some attention. Phone lines is open 530-494-9636. He wants some attention. That's all that is.
Come back.
Pretty thug, nigga. You understand? You don't know, ask somebody. Don't fuck around and get shot by a pretty nigga, nigga.
Hey, it is what it is, man. Then they're gonna get mad. There's gonna be a whole lot of OG pretty thugging going on, leaving digital bullets everywhere. I'm going for the primary source of information, and that's what it's gonna be. Shit, I ain't on that other shit. I believe it when I see it. You see what I'm saying? F Society, what you say, fam? He say no, her dad is my boy. Oh, you talking about somebody else? You talking about somebody else? Big Ronald Finkley, what you say, my brother? He says barking, roof. Yeah, that's about it. I ain't got time. We ain't got time for that. You see what I'm saying? Now, the world's gonna talk about Canelo and Bivol. I don't even want to talk about Canelo because when you bring his name up, people just a whole lot of other shit. Come on. So let's skip that. Let's talk about Ryan Garcia. So, we ain't gonna talk about Canelo because they get triggered. That's a trigger word for some people. You know what I mean? But Ryan Garcia, my favorite fighter in the lightweight division, well, my favorite Instagram model. You know what I mean? I like the way he, Ryan Garcia had a press conference yesterday. Let's look up Ryan right quick. I know you guys love Ryan Garcia. I don't want no Ryan Garcia fans hitting me with their compacts, throwing eyeliners at me. Guiliners. I don't want nobody hitting me saying I'm not talking about their fighter. You know what I mean? So we gonna talk about their fighter. As you can see, hold on. Oscar De La Hoya right here. Okay, what? Oscar De La Hoya right here. This is the guy that Ryan Garcia is fighting. I know y'all love Ryan Garcia. That's Toggle. What you say? He said, I didn't know so many dudes were Ryan Garcia fans. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of them. You didn't know that, Smith & West? Whole bunch of Ryan Garcia. This it right here. This the guy who he's fighting right here. As you can see, this, I don't know, this dude from Ghana too now. When I think of Ghana, and this Ryan Garcia. Looking as cute as can be. Let's see what Ryan is saying, guys. And then hold it up. Want to see what Ryan is saying a little bit right here. Okay. Let's go Ryan. I don't really like talking about Ryan Garcia because he known for pulling out of fights. You know me, guys. When they go to pulling out of fights and shit, it's like, oh, I can't fuck with you, dog. Hear a little bit of what Ryan is saying, what Oscar's saying right here.
And, we're glad that he's back. He's healthy. He's ready to go. Okay. But he knows that it's not a walk in the park. Okay, April 19th will not be a walk in the park, and he knows that.
Okay, so shit, we got Spence fight in April. We got Ryan Garcia fight in April. Let's look at the fight schedule. Ryan Garcia is back. He's healthy. You know what I mean? I know you guys are excited. I can hear the electricity in the air. I will say this: the fighter that he's fighting is from Ghana. Them fighters from Ghana. If he, we gonna see, man. When I think of Ghana, I think of my main man, the great Azuma Nelson. That's what I think about. I think of the great Azuma Nelson. That's what I think about. You see what I'm saying? James Brown say maybe it's Maybelline. Green eyes, man. Yeah, maybe Ryan Garcia, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So I like Ryan Garcia. I like Ryan Garcia. He's a good Instagram model, but he's talented in the ring. Whenever he decides not to pull out of a fight, he pulled out of 3 last year. So he said Josh Taylor 100% has a rematch. Carter, all if he wants to keep the trajectory of his legacy intact. Yeah, he said that he'll fight Catterall again, but it'll have to be at 147. He said he can't make the weight no more. He said he can't make the weight. Shout out to Bernard Burton for dropping that $3 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Arlette, what you say, Queen? You say if he does win, which I doubt, Spence is going to look like shit. Okay. Let's see. Miguel said sources say Errol Spence is going to sport the Kareem goggles versus Ugas sources. No, you know what? No, he said his eye was fine. He says his eye was fine. He's been getting punched in sparring and stuff. He says eye was fine. That's what he says. So he's good to go. That won't be an issue. Cool Boy Curry said when cherry picking goes wrong, we're gonna see, man.
But that's exactly what makes him special. He will be ready, and April 9th will be something special to watch.
I'm very excited. It's been a long time, 15 months or so. And I have a great opportunity. You know, Tegao is a legitimate contender.
Okay.
I have nothing but respect for him.
Okay.
He has a big opportunity himself here. You know, he's been looking for a tough fight. He's been looking for one of the.
Okay, Ryan sound pretty, you know. What y'all think? Y'all excited about Ryan? Oh, let's say Ryan Garcia has that gay porn look. Oh man, that be so messy, boy. Oh, that be so messy, man. See, boy. Oh man, you know. I let man. You gonna listen. You gonna have the Ryan Garcia fangirls attacking me. You gonna have them come on and attacking me. I don't want no smoke today. I'm smoking some good green. I'm feeling good. I don't want no smoke today, man. For no Ryan Garcia fangirls. Now, god damn, all that. They gonna be hitting me with Maybelline and eyeliner and all that stuff there. I'm just saying, man. Like all I'm saying is, them goddamn them fighters from Ghana. I don't know. We gonna see.
That could either make or break him, and I'm looking forward to a dogfight. I mean, if it so happens to be one.
Okay.
So definitely not looking past him, whether or not people think he's a good contender or not.
Okay.
I respect him, and I think it's going to be a good fight.
Okay, Ryan Garcia, he's very articulate. Now, one thing about Ryan Garcia, he's very articulate. He has that golden boy look back when Oscar De La Hoya was the golden boy. He has that golden boy looks, built for TV looks, you know what I mean? Ready for Maybelline and mascara and all that stuff there. The brother looking handsome and got all that tenderonis trying to holler at him and chase him down on Instagram and Twitter. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You feel me? He say, you definitely gonna get one. Hey, man, knock down 305 say, sounds like a boxer. Yeah, man. You feel me? Like, yeah, man. He gonna, Ryan Garcia, man. Ryan Garcia, man, he's very articulate now. The brother is very articulate. Love the articulation. I love the articulation. You know what I mean? He's starting to sound like Oscar De La Hoya too. Daniel Rios. He got Oscar De La Hoya, man. Malcolm Rose, what you say, fam? Ghana does have good boxing leaders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Shout out to Electro Jed in the building, man. Salute to Electro Jed, man. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm telling you, man, bro. I'm just saying, Ryan Garcia, man, very articulate. Let's see what else he got to say. I know y'all listen.
Yeah, first of all, let me thank my management, Peter Khan and Lou Bella, and my coach.
Okay.
Because I know he gave me this opportunity to showcase myself to everyone.
Okay.
Because I know people don't know me, but after this fight, people can ask, who be this guy? That's why I told you, because I know Ryan Garcia. I respect him a lot as a good boxer, but not my side.
Oh, okay. Oh, he said, I know Ryan Garcia. I respect him. He's a good boxer, but he's not. But I think he said he's not on my level or some shit. He said. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Shit, hey, listen. Buddy might fuck around and put them poles on Ryan Garcia now. You know what I mean? You gotta hit him in the body. You can't hit him in the face. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, coach? It's Electro. You knew I was calling in, right?
Electro, what's going on, fam? Yes, sir. Electro, what the lick read? My brother?
I'm going to tell you the reason why Ryan sounds so articulated and he sounds so good is because it's hard. It's very hard to backpedal in them Rayado boots that he's going to be selling soon. Okay, so
he said Rayado boots.
Do that. Just
he said Rayado. He said Rayado boots. He said Costos. I'm just saying though, boy. Like, boy, he gonna put them paws on, buddy. Like, bro, dude from Ghana, and he look like he means serious business too, boy. He ain't smiling.
No, he does not.
Listen, bro,
he looks like he ain't playing. I think Ryan don't know what he's in for. That boy looks serious. He looks serious.
Man, listen, bro. Listen. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna tell you. All jokes aside, he's from Ghana. He's probably broke. He ain't got no money. And bro, he like, listen, man.
He hungry.
Listen, man.
He hungry.
He hungry. HONGRY. Not hungry. Hungry. But he like, listen, man. Listen. I know you got these Maybelline commercial endorsements, and I know I'm not the prettiest guy in the world, so I can't get no makeup endorsements or or lotion and stuff like that and guy liner. He say, so man, listen, man, this fight here gonna change my life for me and my family. Bro, you're gonna be in the hardest fight of your life. I don't know you, I don't know if y'all cherry pick me, but I'm the wrong cherry. That's the look he got on his face. No, listen, no, I'm dead ass serious, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I know because he looks as serious as some of these y'all. He looks more serious than Hector Garcia. Remember that series look?
Yeah,
Hector Garcia had?
Listen,
for
man,
Crawford?
listen. When I think about them tough Ghana fighters, we think of Zuma Nelson, the greatest Zuma Nelson, Ike Corte. I mean, you know, so I'm just saying, bro, like this shit, bro, dude, buddy look like he. All right, now this shit, hold on. I want to hear some more. Hey, Letro J, man, thank you for calling in, my brother, man. Salute to you, fam. Talk.
No problem. Don't forget the Riletto proof. That's what Ryan's next product's gonna be. Okay?
He said Letro J is one of the biggest Ryan Garcia haters on the planet. Shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to my brother, man. Hey, listen. Yeah, bro, listen, boy. Boy, listen. I'm just saying now.
I want to play Mario Kart now.
What is it? He want to play
Can't beat me in Mario Kart, I promise.
He want to play Mario Kart.
I know you can talk because I know you talk a lot, but I try myself to speak English for everybody can understand me. But if I get translator to talk, you know I can talk to you. The same if I go the ring, I can beat to you.
Oh, no. I was just saying, I was talking about Mario Kart, but yeah.
Okay. Listen, bro. Ryan Garcia talking about Mario Kart. Buddy talking about, look, man, I'm talking about putting these paws on you, dog. You talking about Mario Kart, I'm talking about paws. P-A-W-S, paws. That's what I'm talking about. You know, you don't hear with this goddamn OG Pretty though. See, right now, you trying to be this.
Fuck you all rolling up on for cuz.
He must don't know. He can't know. He can't know.
Yeah, boy, you must don't know. You can't know. Boy, what the hell? Boy, listen, this ain't gonna be no walk in the park, boy. I don't know what the hell, bro. Okay, all right, play with it. You talk about Mario Kart, Buddy looking like, look here, man, I don't know what the fuck he talking about. He think this shit sweet. This man talking about Mario Kart. Now that don't mean that he's gonna lose the fight. That don't mean that, but I'm just saying though. You know what you say? Daniel Rios, he say, Mario Kart, what is he, 12? Let me see, man. Hold on. Who else we had from Ghana, man? Oh, my main man. One of my favorite fights. John the Beast Mugabe. John the Beast Mugabe. When he fought my main man, Terence Crawford. Oh, bro, listen, bro. I'm telling you. This shit right here, bro. If history is a good indication of what we're gonna see, whoever don't know who this dude Targo is, we gonna find out on April. We're gonna find out in April. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you. Just mark my words now. I know Ryan Garcia talking about Mario Kart and all that shit there, but this shit right here, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Yeah, Comey. Yeah, Comey, Richard Comey. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He said Joe Goosen will come out before Ryan strutting his denim suit and a pompadour. Okay. Then Ryan face macked up in heels. Oh man, look here, man. All I'm saying, dog, is he said you were talking about Mugabe on Blood's Lie. Yeah, man, yeah, bro. You better listen, bro. That was one of my favorite Marvin Hagler fights. But I mean, two fighters overcoming adversity, getting hurt, almost getting. I'm talking about, bro, like, whoo, that was a hell of a fight. You say they were supposed to fight each other back in 2020. Hey man, listen, man. Listen, all I'm saying is this. He said, Joshua Bossy from Nigeria. Joshua Bossy, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not high on him right now. He's still learning. I'm not high on him, to be honest with you. But he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. But I'm just saying though. Bro, like this shit right here, shit. No, you know what? Not Bossy. I'm thinking about Lawrence Okoli. Sorry about that. Not Bossy. When I said I'm not high on him, I'm high on Bossy. I'm talking about Okoli. Sorry about that, Dragon Leg. I'm high on Joshua Botsy. I'm high on him. Lawrence Okoli, I'm kind of like, I'm not really high on Okoli. I'm sorry about that, bro. I made a mistake. You see what I'm saying? Smith and West, what you say? You say Botsy got a lot of outside. I don't know if Virgil Hunter can take it away. He needs to go. Yeah, I'm high on him. I'm thinking about the other guy. What you say, Daniel Rios? He said, how old is Tago? That's a good question. Tago, boy, listen. Tago got that war-ready look on his face. Looking like he constipated. Like he looking here, man. Like I ain't come all the way. He said, I learned English specifically so you guys can understand when I talk, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, you don't take nobody like that lightly. That's all I'm saying. You don't take nobody like that lightly. He said that shit. He said that I learned English specifically, so when I talk, you will know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put them paws on you, buddy. You talking about Mario Kart and all that shit there? Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah, you think this shit a game? You think this shit a game? Yeah, you think it's a game? Yeah, you think it's a game? Hey, Daniel Rios. Hey, what you hold on? You say, he say he's a plus 750 underdog. Boy, hush. Nigga, please. Bro, listen, I'm putting money. I tell you what. Let it stay there. Let it stay there. Boy, I'm thinking about putting a grip on I'm thinking about putting a grip on, buddy. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Emmanuel Toggle. Sorry about that. Emmanuel Toggle. I'm thinking about putting a grip on, buddy, man. Shit. What the fuck they talking about? Shit. The plus 750? Shit. Okay. All right. Yeah. He's 33. He's 33, brother. Can't go right here. He's 33 years old. Tago 33 years old. He got a record of 32-15 with one loss. Shit. Hey, Bless, I know you gonna put. I already know, Bless. I ain't got to ask her. We already know she put some money on that. We already know, Bless. Shit, I'm with you on that. Hey, Smith and West, what you say, bro? You say they got Garcia favored by minus 1450. Oh, okay. All right, yeah. All right. I already know where my money going at, then. I already know where my money going at. I already know. I don't know what the hell they talking about. Shit, minus plus. Shit, I wouldn't give a flying. I wouldn't give a damn. But they're gonna have to make a believer. They're gonna have to make a believer out of me that night. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Houston, Texas, like silk.
Houston, what's going on, fam? What's your name, my brother?
What's up, man? I was thinking that if Terence take that fight with Josh Taylor, you think Bob setting him up for the loss, man?
What's your name?
Put something on his record, because that boy is always controversial.
What's your name?
Ed.
Okay, Ed. You saying as related if Bob makes that fight with Crawford and Taylor, that they may try to set Crawford up?
Yeah, he gonna have to knock that boy out, man.
Yeah, he gotta knock him out. Yeah, I mean, he gotta knock him out. That's like Marvin Hagler say. That's the only way to ensure that you win a fight. You take it out of the judge's hands. And if Crawford has knocked out, I think he got 8 knockouts in a row so far. So he knows he's gonna have to do that. Not the guy if that fight happens. You gotta do that.
Yeah, especially if he fight him over there across the water. Yeah. If you fight him across the seas, he gotta knock him out.
You're gonna have to knock him out. Kind of like when Errol Spence first won his title back in 2017, and the way he fought Kell Brook, he fought like a man possessed. He was hurt. He got hurt in the fight a little bit. Kell Brook got hurt in the fight a little bit. My main man Spence was fighting on the back foot a little bit. Then he pressed forward, and he was just so relentless in his pursuit till he broke Kell Brook. And he got the stoppage. It's gonna have to be one of those type of fights. You got to stop him because Spence knew that. Listen, I'm over here in another man's country. We know how the UK roll. I'm gonna stop this dude. Yeah. We ain't going to no scorecards.
That's what I'm saying. Because if he don't get the stop, he leave it in the judge's hand, man. He might be in trouble.
Yeah, he will be in trouble if he leave it in the judge's. Listen, he can knock Crawford can go to the UK right now, fight Josh Taylor. He can knock Josh Taylor down 3 times in each round. In each round. And the fight goes the distance. You see what I'm saying? That's gonna be what 30. Listen, you see what I'm saying? He can knock him down each time. It ain't gonna change now. Whatever 36. He can knock 36
That's
times,
what I'm saying.
He gonna get robbed. So he gonna have to stop him.
Yeah, he got boy got to take a nap.
Yeah.
All right.
I totally agree, man. Shout out to Head from Houston, man. Hey, shout out to you, my brother. Salute, brother. Salute to you, fam.
Right,
okay. Shout out to you, my brother. Let's give my brother a round of applause. Yeah, you have any fights in the UK. If you ain't knocking them out, you can forget it. You can forget it. He said Crawford did beat Ricky Burns on points in Scotland. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. That is true. But he beat him so goddamn bad. I guess they said we ain't have no choice but to do it. But you're right about that. You're right about that. That is a perfect example of Crawford going to Scotland. I saw that fight. That's when I became a fan of Terence Crawford. That was back in what, 2013, if I'm not mistaken. 2013, somewhere around that time. That's when I became a fan of Crawford. That fight right there. I said, damn, this motherfucker coming over here to another. And bro, he was beating that man from pillar to post. Beating him from pillar to post. Con Shiner, he say, you can't outdo the home cooking. Yeah, well, the only way to outdo it, you got to stop it. You knock a man out, you ain't got to worry about that. You knock a man out, you ain't got to worry about that. That's what Hagler did. Hagler like, shit, I'm not, listen. 7 years straight, he knocking motherfuckers out. 7, 8 years straight. Look here, man. Listen, I got robbed last time. This shit ain't happening no more this time. The next time I get my shot at the title, I'm stopping. As a matter of fact, forget that. I'm stopping every mofo I can all the way up until I get a shot at the title. I'm stopping the motherfucker. And if I don't stop him, I'm going to beat his ass so bad that they ain't going to have no choice but to give me the goddamn fight. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Simple as that. That's the only way you guarantee a victory. You stop the guy. That's it. All that plan for, yeah, man, we gotta, you gotta play for the stoppage. You gotta play for the stoppage. And listen, that's anywhere. That's anywhere. He said knock down 6 times and still knock a dude down 6 times in the first round, 2.5 times in the second round, knock him down 5 times in the third round, CompuBox numbers show you landed 2,000 punches to his 5. It's still, well, he landed 5 punches, but he landed 5 decisive punches. He landed the more cleaner punches in his 5 punches. Yeah, that guy landed 2,000 punches, but the 5 punches was more clean and decisive. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. Yeah, we ain't doing that. No, fuck that judge shit. We ain't doing that. Hagler said the fight will be taken out of the judge. He said, yes, sir. As a matter of fact, shit, we might as well, as I said, now, that fight with Ryan Garcia and Targo, that shit ain't going to be no shit. Hey, listen, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you, the dude from Ghana now, let you know, like, and that dude, he probably broke. He probably hungry. He from a poor country, man. I ain't got no money. I'm shooting better than a broke dick dog. Man, I ain't, man. Like, I got this dude. Ain't nobody giving me a chance. They tell me I'm plus 750. Like, oh, they think this shit just gonna be sweet, huh? Yeah, bro. He talking about, yeah, man, I'm gonna play Mario Kart. Man, come on, man. I'm just saying. Cool Bucker, he said when Duran stops Barkley, that was crazy. Well, no, he didn't stop him. They went 12 rounds. They went 12 rounds, but he dropped him though. He dropped him. It went on split decision. He dropped him. Listen, and nobody expected Roberto Duran to beat Iran Barkley. Nobody. He was a massive underdog. Man, Iran Barkley was a monster. He had just knocked out Hearns. That dude was a monster, man. Roberto Duran said, I'll fight him. I'll fight him. His Lord, I'll fight him. Not only fought him, sat in the pocket with him, too. Went in the pocket with him. Overhand rights was fucking that left out. Went in the pocket. Got hurt in the fight. Multiple times in the fight. Recovered and came back. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Man, listen, bro. Bro, listen. Man, listen, man. I'm telling you, bro, like, listen. Arlette, say that to Arlette. She said, I really like your dress. Looks pretty on the avatar. Yeah, okay. Yeah, man, I'm like, bro, let's look at Hagler, man. Let's look at Hagler, man. Hagler, say, Hagler, man, God, man, Hagler might have blood on him, man. I'm a Hagler fanboy. Now, you know that guy. Now, talk to me about no motherfucking Hagler, boy. Shit, nigga, you want to make me mad? Say something bad about Hagler. Nigga, it's a civil war. I'm gonna be leaving digital bullets everywhere, stalking you on the internet, just stalking you. Nigga, what you said about Hagler? Shut up. Nigga, I'm gonna pull up. Drop your address. I'm coming right now. You know what I mean? Say something about Hagler. Hey, boy, I'm telling you, boy. Boy, I'm telling you anything about Hagler, boy. Shit, nigga, don't get me motherfucking started. Boy, don't talk to me about no motherfucking Hagler, boy. Shit, nigga, that boy, all motherfucking day. Nigga, don't talk to me about no Hagler. I'm looking at Hagler right now. Shit, nigga, get my timing wrong. Talk to me about no Hagler, boy. Looking right, boy. I be fucking, boy, telling you, boy. I be stalking you from the ears, I'll be stalking you from one end of the keyboard to the other end of the keyboard. Stalking you. This nigga here said something about Marvin Hagler. Nigga, what you said what? Ryan Garcia beat Marvin Hagler. Oh, nigga, who said that? Who said that? Hey, listen, boy. Listen. Stalking you from the ears of the computer earth. You see what I'm saying? Let's go to my dog, man. Shit, y'all got me on Hagler now. Let's go here, man. Me and Blood gonna be on here. Let's see. Goddamn, man. Look at this shit here, man. Look at this shit here. Y'all talking about. He said, we all know Hagler didn't have no Maybelline line. No. Hey, no, sir, not Hagler. Hey, Daniel Rios. He said unlimited ammo, right, coach? Hey, what he said? What he said? Oh, hell no. Hell, well, that's the same dude that was in my chat. That's the same dude that was in my chat. Oh, hey, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Hey, you want to see some digital gangster shit? Say something about Hagler. Hey, he said when the fanboy kicks in, about your favorite fighter. Yeah. Hey, you know what? That's why we got commandment number 13 out of the 16 commandments of the boxing gods. Commandment number 13, you are only allowed to be a fanboy of an old school fighter. That's the only exception. That's commandment number 13. So I put that there for a reason. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you a way out because I needed one. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. Well, I'll tell you what, shit. Hey, what you say, Dr. 305? He say about Hagler. He say, I pull a car over and get the scrapping. Man, shit. Hey, listen, man. Listen. I want to show y'all, but I'm going to show y'all something, bro. They don't don't talk to me. Don't talk to me about your favorite fighter. Listen. You see Hagler right here. He lost a veto right here. He got robbed in this split decision. He got robbed in this, man. But as you can see, he was 46-2-1. Well, he was 46-2-2. He was 46-2-1. Sorry about that. That was 49 fights. He was 49 fights deep before he got a shot at the title. He was 49 fights deep before he got a shot at the title. He wanted to fight the champion. He been wanted to fight the champion years ago. But he said, you know what? I'm going to beat every goddamn body they put in front of me until I get to this mofo. That's what he did. And this is why I say, listen, man, you know, not trying to sidetrack, but this is why I say, listen, man, if Canelo don't want to fight Jamal Charlo, you saying you want to fight him, your fans is mad because he ain't fighting you. They feel like he ducking you and stuff like that. I say, listen, man, why don't you take the Marvin Hagler route? Marvin Hagler, he said, you know what, man, fuck this. I want you to look at this. Look at this. And I'm going to tell you something, too. Man got it the hard way. 1973. Nigga, Hagler was fighting like a mule. Fought Sugar Ray Seals, had a draw right there. Kept going. By the time he got this 27th fight, he had another loss. He had a loss. And then he had another loss right here against Willie Monroe. He came back and advanced this, beat the brakes off of Willie Monroe. Put his ass to sleep. And then the man had 2 losses. Nowadays, if you have 2 losses in 30 fights or 29 fights, nowadays y'all say he trash. Oh, that nigga trash. He don't lost to such and such. Listen, Hagler had to get it the hard way. He said, I'm gonna just keep fighting. He just kept fighting. Kept fighting, improving his craft, kept going, stopped Willie Monroe in the 12th round right there. You know what I mean? KO, TKO, unanimous decision. He tried to KO Jim Henry. You know what I mean? TKO. You know what I mean? TKO, unanimous decision. TKO. Lost to a split decision right there. He said, fuck it, I'm finna go on a tear again. KO, TKO, unanimous decision. And he stopped Alimentar in the 3rd round. And where he was at? He was 54 fights deep. Got it the hard way. Got it the hard way. And guess what he said? He said, you know what? The only way to guarantee I don't get robbed, I'm stopping every motherfucker that come my way. You see what I'm saying? TKO elemented. TKO. Fought Vito again, retired, made Vito quit. He ain't want no more smoke. TKO, KO. Roberto Duran, unanimous decision. Everybody was shocked about that. I thought he was going to knock Roberto Duran out. Roberto Duran, unanimous decision. TKO, KO, and he lost to Sugar Ray. And to this day, I say he was motherfucking robbed.
I want you and that young man to tie that knot.
He was robbed. I'm going to still say that to this day. You know what I mean? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. He didn't say this.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Now, Hagler didn't move up or down in weight. He stayed at middleweight. He was a natural middleweight. He stayed there. Anybody wanted to smoke, they came. Anybody wanted to smoke, they came. So it is what it is. My favorite fight, though, this was a fight that he was going to retire. I think he was going to retire after this fight. He was going to retire after this John Mugabe fight. He was going to retire. Well, he was 62-2 at the time. He was going to retire after this fight. He was going to retire, and then after a year, I think it was over a year later, he fought Sugar Ray. He fought Sugar Ray and he lost a split decision in Vegas, of course. But he was going to retire after this fight. So Sugar Ray came out of retirement. But you get what I'm saying, though. It's just a different mentality today. Just a different mentality today. Just a different mentality today. I love motherfucking Bob and Hagler, bro. Like I'm just so I'm cut from that, cloth from a standpoint of what I'm used to seeing, from my fighters. And it's like Hagler just kept, that's the only way. Like since Crawford been in the welterweight division, he's been stopping everybody he's got in front of. That's the only way to ensure that you're gonna get a victory. Stop him. Stop him. That's the only way. If you don't stop him, automatic. And then guess what? When you fighting in someone else's country, or if you're not the A side, you have to know that you already down 2-3 rounds off the rip before you step in the ring. If you're a fighter that's fighting another fighter, a perfect example, Tago is going to fight Ryan Garcia. He's a plus 750 underdog. So what is that telling you? Off the rip, he's down 3 rounds. At least 2. No more than 3. He's down 3 rounds as soon as he step in the ring. So he has to have the mindset. Look, this dude talking about Mario Kart. I'm broke. I come from Ghana. I come from a long legacy. My country has a long legacy of fighters that came to America and became champions. You know what I mean? I can't let them down. I ain't got no money. I'm shooting better than a broke dick dog. Ryan Garcia, he looked pretty. He looked cute. You know what I mean? He got Maybelline going for him. He got makeup line. He got that guy liner. He got the the lipstick. He's doing everything. He's the new golden boy, right? And man, look here, man. And I'm down 3 rounds already before I step in the ring. That's how he's going to have to fight. That's how he's going to have to fight. That's how he's going to have to fight, bro. So enough. Hey, what you say, Dragon Lad? Dude talking about Mario Kart. Yeah. I'm dead ass. He talking about Mario Kart. Here you go. He talking about Mario. I ain't bullshit.
Reminds me of,
there you go.
Ghana has some amazing history.
Yeah.
With Azuma Nelson.
Yep. Zuma Nelson.
Ike Corte.
Yep.
And so
Robert Mugabe.
I know it's going to be a wonderful.
Talking about Robert Mugabe. John Mugabe.
Both guys are going to be ready. Both guys are going to go up in the ring.
Oscar win.
All about.
Oscar just talking
on you. How do you stay locked in and say, what? Let me focus on boxing.
About
you, right? That's what you do.
The Ghana real lightweight king. That's why he changed the coach.
Oh, here you go.
He changed the coach.
The very best from Ryan.
Hold on. Here you go.
We know that for sure.
Because
here you go.
Ryan know the person he come to face. That's why he changed the coach. Because he come to face the Ghana real lightweight king. That's why he changed the coach.
Oh, okay. He says Brian Garcia changed his coach because he know what what he was going to face. He's facing Ghana. And you know what? He said Ryan Garcia, that's why he changed the coach. Like, listen, Tago talking shit now with his broken English, but he talking shit. He let it know, look here, man. Look here. They probably told him right now, look here, dog. You going to America. You better not let that pretty motherfucker beat you, dog. They probably told you, you better not let that pretty motherfucker beat you, dog. I wouldn't give a damn. If you don't whoop nobody else, you better whoop this dude. This dude talking about Mario Kart. You know, you saw his Instagram. He probably looking at his Instagram right now. Like, what the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? What the fuck is this? What is he has makeup on? What is this? I can't let this guy beat me. You know, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling y'all some real shit. Yeah. He said, oh, you can't come back. Spend the way of jail, man. Bro, listen, bro. Tago, just imagine. Bro, Tago at home in this country. You know what I mean? Here you go right. Here you go. I'm finna enact the call for you. Yes, Tago, this is Oscar De La Hoya of Golden Boy Promotions. How do you feel today? I'm feeling good, Oscar. Oscar, I'm feeling good. What did you have to say? What is it that you want? Hey, Tago, we want to offer you an opportunity to fight Ryan Garcia. You know he's a superstar in America. Do you know who he is? Yes. I know who he is. I know who he is. What about him? What you want to do? Yes, Tago, we want to bring you to America so you can fight him. You know, we cherry pick you. I mean, not cherry pick you. We pick you because we know you're a tough fighter. Oh, you think this is a cherry pick? You think this is a cherry pick? Oh, okay. You think this is a cherry pick? Okay, I got it. Yeah, I signed the contract. Send it to me. Send me the contract I signed. He signed that motherfucking contract with quick, fast, and everything. And he probably looking on his Instagram like what the fuck is this? What is this wearing lipstick? Is he wearing makeup? Guideliner? What this? What's it? And they probably told, look here, bro, if you don't beat nobody else, you better beat that motherfucker right there. I'm telling you, bro, this gonna be some Tank Davis versus Esau Cruz type shit. I'm telling you. Bless, I'm telling you, this gonna be some Tank Davis versus Esau Cruz type shit. Telling you now. All right, y'all okay, y'all laughing. I'm telling you now, that shit right there, bro. Tago coming, he coming to throw them paws. And they told him, look here, you can't come back over here, dog. You can't come back over here, dog. Like that dude, he talking shit. All right, y'all okay, here you go.
Gotta get ready, Ryan.
What Ryan
you hear this, your opponents, and look, Ryan, no joke. Everybody says something about you, right? It's what you do, right? You move, everybody's gonna have an opinion on you. How do you stay locked in?
Hey, Ryan, listen, hold on. I want to show you something. Bro, this shit looking very reminiscent of Chris Colbert, too. Boy, this last some Chris Colbert shit going on. I want y'all to see this, man. That dude here dead ass serious, dog. Hold up, bro. I mean, listen, this shit ain't no game. This shit ain't no game, dog. For real, though. Hold on. He said some shit right here. Oscar De La Hoya talking and all that shit there. Oscar, right? Let's go right here. Let's go right here. I want y'all just to see this part right here. And he look like he worried about something, too. God damn, I don't know, boy. This shit here, boy. Hold on. I want to move back. I want y'all to hear this shit. I'm scared just looking at him. Shit, I ain't even got to get in the ring with him. You know, and I ain't no scary ass nigga, but God damn, that nigga here, boy, look like he ain't shit.
But
hell, like he is not with he ain't with the shits, boy. Like I don't know, boy. This might be when cherry picking goes wrong. They might have picked the wrong cherry on this one, boy. I don't know about this one, boy. This here might be the wrong. This here might be. You feel me? Bless, what you say? Bless, I already know what you were gonna say. Bless going for the underdog. She go for Bless going for the underdog. Yeah, Bless going for the underdog. She like, boy, shit. She team Gunner that night. Shit. Hey, I'm gonna put a bag on him. What you say, Bless? He said, does Tago have an Instagram? I don't know. I'm gonna go check him out. Hey, cool boy, Curry, what you say? You say sources say Oscar was dating transgender. Why y'all messing with Oscar, man? Hey, Knockdown 305, what you say, bro? You say, seen this movie before. Yes, sir. You right about that now. Seen this movie before. I'm like, man, I don't know, boy. I don't know. Hey, listen, they probably, hey, we seen this movie before. For real, though.
Now, who sent you, nigga?
Yeah, for real, though. Yeah. What you say, Arlette? Oscar was more attractive than Ryan when Oscar was that age. You know, I don't know who was more attractive, but you know what I mean. But you know, I don't know who was more attractive. Let's see. Does he have a? I want you guys to see this though. Like, bro, like, okay, like, nigga, I don't know. Y'all think this shit sweet, boy. Like these motherfuckers here, boy. I talking about cherry picking and all that shit there. Hey, Smith, what you say? He said, yeah, let me go ahead and make this right quick. Smith, what you say, fam? Hey, I'm like, you know, I want to show you what I want to show you. This remind me of when listen, bro, watch this shit. Chris Colbert laughing and smiling, kikiing, saying he ain't worried about nothing. I want to check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Oh shit.
Ryan know the person he come to face. That's why he changed the coach. Okay. Because you know he come to face the Ghana real lightweight king. That's why he changed the
Ghana
coach.
real lightweight king.
Got to get ready, Ryan. You hear this, your opponents, and
he said, over there smiling.
No joke. Everybody says something about you.
Right?
Cute.
Ryan,
what you do,
cute,
right? You move. Everybody's gonna have an opinion on you. How do you stay locked in and say, you know what? Let me focus.
No, Ryan. You know, Ryan do look cute now. I ain't trying to, you know. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? But he do look cute though. Shout out to Smith that way. He said, yeah, but go ahead and make that right quick. I'm just saying, I'm just saying now, the dude, you know, he say island fighters ain't no joke. No, he's not from the islands. He's from Ghana. He's from Africa. He's from Africa. Alonzo Morning, what you say, fam? He said, let's be real. Oscar got a hustle and blackmail in high school and high-end prostitutes or groupies. He blacked out and then they got him to play dress up. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. But listen, y'all say what y'all want to say about Oscar De La Hoya. That was a bad motherfucker. Though. He can fight though, bro. All bullshit aside, he can fight. He can fight. You know what I mean? He said, so you saying you'll clap his cheeks? No, sir, I'm saying I will clap your cheeks.
You're begging me not to leave.
No, sir, I'm saying I will clap your cheeks. You know what I mean? If you show them to me, I would love to clap your cheeks, sir. True. That's what I'm saying. The cheek clapper. TDXC. Bring your cheeks over here. The phone lines is open too. You know what I mean? Oh boy. What he got there, fan boy? You know, that's one of my biggest supporters there. TDX. He love me. He love me.
What is he talking about? Say what? I said OG little pretty thug.
Come again, say what?
I'm telling you. Oh shit! This nigga real.
Oh shit! This motherfucker's strong.
Hey man, look yo man. I play with the best of them, baby. I play with the best of them. I play with the best of them. He said you still have that bet going with Whitaker versus Shakur. You know, I got that bet going with your cheeks. How about that? I don't even know what you look like, fam. So got that bet going with your cheeks. You know what I mean? Bring them on over here, Mike. True. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, bro. Oh boy, this. Oh, he's so lovely. Oh, he's so lovely. Lord have mercy. I don't want to hear no excuse when Oscar killed that boy first. Oh, you making excuses? You don't want to bring the cheeks on. You don't want to bring. You making excuses. This dude have been trolling me for a while. He was one of my moderators blocked him. I had unblocked him. He say, Coach Wilden, but sources say I agree also. Sources say, OG Pretty Thug, talk to me, baby. What's up with OG Pretty Thug? You know what I mean? Ronald Figley say, I'm other words, freedom of speech, or get them paws. He said other. Phone lines is open. 530-496 494-9636. TDX, you've been following me for a long time, man. You've been following me for damn near a year, man. Why you don't never call in though? You'll never call in. I ain't bet, that dude ain't paying no money. Like these dudes, I only bet people who I know, who I got a good relationship with, who I know we pay. These dudes that be talking. They just be talking. They just be talking. You know what I mean? Cool Boy, he said y'all better not bet against Shakur. Talking about the underdog, I got Shakur. Hey man, you know it is what it is. All I'm saying is, listen, Ryan Garcia better take this dude from Ghana serious. That's all I'm saying.
On boxing.
You know, I've been doing it since I was 7 years old.
Okay,
I've been boxing my whole life.
Yeah, you've been boxing your whole life.
I know what it takes. I know the discipline you have to do, the sacrifices you have to make.
Okay, right.
What makes me so confident is I've been in the ring so many times. You know, over 200 amateur fights.
Okay, that's true.
I've had already 21
Okay.
professional fights. I've been in camps, obviously with Canelo and whatnot. I've seen a lot of experience in front of me. So I feel like I'm very comfortable in the ring now. I'm very confident in how I fight. And I know that whoever's in front of me, it will not be easy. That's for sure.
Okay. He said it will not be easy. Okay, all right. All right, Ryan. I don't think he the guy from Ghana, I don't think he believes it's gonna be easy. You know, I think he's dead ass serious. He's dead ass serious. Let's see. Hey, Khan Soder say, getting cheeky, are we? Let's make it happen. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, it's Easy, caller from Illinois.
Caller from Illinois. EG, talk to me, fam. What you want to talk about, bro?
I just want to appreciate you calling Emmanuel Tago fierceness out. And I'm grateful to get on here because we can potentially make a lot of money if we capitalize on it. Because you just pointed it out. On the Hector Garcia, how he looked, fierce. It's the same thing. And you're going to be making a show later on how he whooped his ass. I already know. So I appreciate you calling this out. And I'm going to capitalize on this bet. Because I already see it. You feel me? This man gonna win because this is a step-up fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't gonna pass it down. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate your show. I appreciate your show, man. Peace out.
Man, shout out to EG, man. Shout out to EG. I think me and EG the only Trevor Bryant fan. We team Trevor Bryant. We team Trevor Bryant over here. But anyways, yeah, man. So again, guys, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I can predict the future. I can't. Everybody gives their opinion. All I'm saying is I think this is going to be a very tough fight for Ryan Garcia. I know some people are saying that, hey man, we didn't even know who this guy is, and he just picked cherry picking. And if that is the case, they don't know who he was. They just cherry picked him and think it's going to be easy. So be it. If that's the case, all I'm saying is take into consideration he's from Ghana, and those fighters have a long line lineage of some tough ass champions that came from Ghana. Them motherfuckers can fight, bro. They gonna fight. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? What you say? He say Tago gonna walk through Garcia. Okay. Pugilism, what you say? He say don't do it. If you want Valdez to win, just root for him and watch him fight. Don't bet on him. Nah, you know, I mean, he can. You know, if they want to bet, they can bet. He say, Coach, you need a prescription, bro? No, I got a prescription. I got a prescription right here. I got it right here. I'm good. I got a prescription right here. You see what I'm saying? So just letting you know. I got a prescription right here. F Society, what you say, fam? I'm driving. Pardon the autocorrect. Yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is when you're driving. Man. Hey, Smith, what you say? Smith the West say? He said, hey, I'm taking a 10% fee off the car. Hey, dog, go Smith the West say he want 10%. Yeah, I need 10% right here, baby boy. Check this out, baby boy. I need that 10% on the back end. No, as a matter of fact, no, I need that on the front end. I need mine on top. Well, I need mine on top. I need what you say, Smith the West. You need yours on top. We ain't even doing that. There. You know what I mean? Dr. Paul say 200 squids from the boy. I'm from Ghana. Okay. 200 squids on the boy. Hey, I'm just saying, bro, like, damn, boy, that plus 750? God damn. Bro, I don't know, bro. Plus 750, bro. Like, that's gonna be hard for anybody to turn down. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be hard for, I don't know, bro. You know. He says, you can't judge a book by its cover. But I don't know that Garcia has a nasty check left foot. He said, but I do know. Yeah, he does. Ryan Garcia has a damn good check left foot. Yes, he does. He's a good fighter. He is the favorite, and he should be the favorite. He should be the favorite. All do because no one knows who Tago is. All I'm saying is you can't judge a book by its cover as it relates to that because we don't know who he is. He's a massive underdog. We can't do that. Can't do that, bro. Because I remember when the great Azuma Nelson, I think he was 13-0 when he came to America to fight the great Salvador Sanchez, and they went 15 rounds. Salvador Sanchez I think he was like 46, and he had like 46 fights, something like that. 46, 47, something like that. You know what I mean? 44 fights, somewhat 44, 45 fights, just trying to go off the dome. He was in the like 44, 45, somewhere up in there. And he was fighting a guy that was 13-0. He was fighting a guy that was 13-0. He said, Coach, have you played Tago highlights? No, I haven't. I haven't played him. He was fighting a guy that was 13-0. And he became a legend off of that fight in a losing effort. He went 15 rounds with the great Salvador Sanchez, a guy who had damn near 50 fights, and he only had 13 fights. He was no name from Ghana. No one knew who the hell he was. So I always remember that. He say Big J. He say Coach. Garcia just lost most of his Mexican fan base, even though he's a good fighter. How he lost most of his Mexican fan base? Why Big J? Why you say that? He said out of 32 fights, Tago only has 15 KOs, but Luke Campbell wasn't a KO artist either, and Garcia was on the floor. Yeah. You're right. He got like 15 KOs, 15, 16, something like that. Something like that. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. Like, I'm looking at the fight that's in the dog. The fight that's in the dog, that guy coming to fight. Bro. I honestly believe that. And plus 750 odds, man. I'm running with that all day anyway. So listen, I'm betting with my money. Plus 750, but I'm gonna be the biggest. I'm gonna be from Ghana that night. I'm gonna be from Ghana that night. That night I'm from Ghana. That night I'm from Ghana. Shit. Cause I'm riding with my money. I'm riding with my money at that point. I'm gonna put a $100 on that. A whole $100. Damn sure is. Put 100 on it. I put a little light 100 on it. Damn sure is. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put $100 on that fight. I wouldn't give a damn. And this ain't no shade to Ryan Garcia at all. I'm just saying, me knowing fighters that come from Ghana, how tough them motherfuckers is. I'm like, bro, I don't know, bro. Shit. And then Ryan Garcia, he might still be having some kind of issues. And, I don't know, bro. Mentally, he may not be there. He may not be as hungry. There's a whole lot of shit. But Ryan Garcia is a very talented fighter. I'm not saying he's going to lose this fight, guys. He's a very talented fighter. Good kid, cute, good commercial endorsements. He has a mean check left hook. He got a mean left hook now. He has a mean check left hook, boy. And he hits hard. He throws his punches with a lot of power. When he throw them, I like the kid Ryan Garcia as a boxer. Not gonna lie. It's the other shit that I joke about and criticize him about. But it just be jokes, fun, and games. It ain't nothing serious. It ain't nothing serious. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing serious. To be honest with you, it ain't nothing serious. Bless say overrated. Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, down 305 say, I got my Ghana shirt on right now. I'm finna go buy one right now. Joe Fields. Shit, I'm Team Ghana that night. For my money? Deborah, what you say, sis? She said 2022, the year of the upsets. Do not sleep on that boy because we don't know him. He might pull this fight out. I ain't sleeping on him. I'm wide awake on this dude. I'm wide awake on this dude. Yeah, I'm wide awake on this dude. Listen, who this is? He says, keep saying that, pretty boy. You better back your mouth up. Hey, Ken, are you offended, bro? Hold on, are you a Ryan Garcia fangirl? I mean, are you Ryan Garcia fangirl, Ken? What are you saying, my brother? Trying to let me know. I want to get some understanding now. I don't want to misunderstand you, okay? Straighten that out. Let me know what you're talking about. I don't, seem like you getting kind of offended by, I don't know now. Ed 13, dog, what'd you say, fam? He says, Joshua Clottey was a very good fighter, respecting him. Ghana fighters are always dangerous. Shit, this fight is becoming even more interesting. Yeah, man, yeah. That's what I'm saying. He said, Ken, it ain't that serious. No, it's not. See, Ken, see this is. Hold on. Where we at? Ken, where you at, baby? Where you at, Ken? Where you at? This is what I'm saying.
Come back.
What he does, nigga. You understand? You don't know ask somebody. Don't fuck around and get shot by a pretty nigga, nigga.
OG Pretty Thug, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, you know, so I hope you ain't. That might be Kareem. Kareem, stop stalking me, Kareem. Boy, Kareem creating all kind of troll accounts. Kareem, cut it out. Kareem. God damn, man. There you go again. Oh, Daniel Rios, what you say, fam? It's Ryan boyfriend, coach. No, I think that's Kareem again. Kareem over here, man. Boy, Kareem over here, Kareem in the everybody. Kareem, cut it out. No guy gonna well Kareem. I ain't, man. Come on, Kareem. God damn. Arlette, what you say, sis? He said, he beat Vernon Forster. Ike was robbed. Yeah, to my Ike Corte. Smith and West. So that's what my brother Smith and West. I'm just saying though. You know, Kareem cut it out, man. Kareem over there, man. Let's say Ryan got sugar in his tank. You know, I ain't gonna say he got sugar in his tank. Man, I ain't gonna go that far. Yeah, I don't think he got sugar in his tank. I just, he's a pretty boy that can fight. He one of them type dudes you see him in the street. You don't know no better. Oh, this old pretty ass dude. He ain't gonna whoop me, and he beat the brakes off of you. So I ain't gonna. But I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying though, all that. But I ain't gonna say that because I see right now. I don't want to leave when I in the live. I go to the store. I got a bunch of Ryan Garcia fangirls chasing me with Maybelline and mascara and doggone what the other stuff is what stuff they sell, the perfume they what is perfume they used to sell back in the day? Maybelline. Damn, I forgot what it was, dog. Man, I forgot what it was. What that shit that you sell back in the day? Everybody was Avon. Yeah, I don't want nobody running down, chasing me down with Avon products. You know what I mean? Easy. What you say, Easy? I hope he don't pull out. Talk about Ryan Garcia? Yeah, I hope he don't pull out too. Man. I totally agree with that. True. Yeah, I don't want nobody chasing me with Avon products about this. You know, it ain't that serious. L'Oreal, it ain't that serious, though. It ain't that serious. You see what I'm saying? That's probably Kareem, though. Kareem, boy, that's my dog. That's my dog, Kareem, man. Let's say what's up to Kareem, man. Yeah. Let's give Kareem a round of applause. Cool Boy Curry said, at least Ryan got more heart than Colbert. I don't see him running the last 2 rounds. Well, you can make an argument both ways. You can say that, okay, you say you feel that Ryan got more heart than Colbert. He didn't run for the last 2 rounds. And Colbert did run. I ain't gonna lie, he ran like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? But at least he was in the ring fighting. Some people can say that. Just playing devil's advocate, some people can say that, at least Colbert got more heart than Ryan, because at least he don't pull out of fights. So, just arguing it both ways. But I got you, Cool Boy Curry. I got you. Hey, what you said? You got Ryan? Okay. Listen, well, you ain't gonna make no money on him unless you get a bet on the side, and I don't think nobody on the side gonna bet, because you see the odds. Bro, you gotta bet a whole lot of money just to even make a dollar betting on Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? So bet what you can stand to lose. I'm gonna put 100. You can take Ryan, but put 100 on Tago just in case. That's so you bet you go with Ryan, but you bet on Tago. That's so you can always say, yeah, you know what, man? Well, I knew he was gonna win. I told everybody he was gonna win, but just in case he don't win, you came up on the other end, on the back end. You see what I'm saying? You came up on the back end. E-Money, what you say, fam? You say Ryan looking at Tago Intense Grill and decided to pull out with the broken nail. This man say he decided to pull out with a broken nail. Man, come on, man. He decided to pull out with a broken nail. Come on, man. Man. Hey, Ahmed, he said Kareem had Blue Blood Sports TV fuming last night. Hey, you know what? All bullshit aside, I heard that somebody sent me a screenshot of Kareem being on Blue Blood Sports TV, and Blue Blood Sports TV went on a whole rant about Kareem. Went on a whole rant. Went on a whole rant, but Kareem went over there. So Kareem over here trying to make me hot. It ain't working. So he went over there to, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy. He went over there, Blue Blood, fucking with Blue. Man, I was like, man, somebody sent me the video. I was like, oh, man. Man, why don't he leave Blue alone, man? Kareem over there trolling Blue, man. Blue don't understand that the man a troll. Blue got that ain't hot for what somebody told me. I gotta go check that out. Smith and West, what you say for me? Say Ryan's odds are worse. Kind of bet you can make gambling. Yeah. If you bet almost $1,500, you win $100. Yeah, that's crazy. Yes, listen. It don't make no sense to put no money on Ryan Garcia. Like you say, look how much money you got to bet in order to try to make a profit with the bookies. Now, unless you can find somebody who willing to bet you a whole lot of money on the side, just a head up bet, a straight up bet. You feel me, bro? You got that, but other than that, I don't even all that. What you say? You say gay dudes can fight. Yeah, but gay dudes can't fight. Now the gay dudes can't fight. Yeah, Kareem over there, man, trolling Blue, man. HBCU, what you say, fam? Blue be arguing all the time. Blue need to smoke some weed. He need to smoke some weed. If he smoke some weed, get some of this stick. Say, I can help him out. I give Blue some of this sticky icky. Hey, look here, man, Blue, check this out, dog. You need to smoke some of this to calm down, because they be getting you a little too hype. You know what I mean? He say, I'm Blue Blood a clown, always begging for money. And they be giving it to him too. So, ask and thou shalt receive. You know what I mean? They be giving it to him. So, I take my head out to him. You know what I mean? Shit, I don't think no, I ain't pocket watching, but I don't think no boxing content creator make more money than Blue Blood. That is, I don't think so. Probably out of him in showbiz. I ain't pocket watching now, but sources say them boys making a grip. Sources say, you know what I mean? And I'm doing pretty good myself though on my personal fitness business though. I've been doing that shit a long time, dog. Long time. Make some good money on that. Cool Boy Curry, he says, I like showbiz. He a comedian. Yeah, Coach. Showbiz got good content. He got good content. Got damn good content. Good dude. He a good dude. E-Money, what you say? He said gonna put a bet on that angry ass Ghana dude. He looked like he already defeated Ryan. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, that dude coming to fight, bro. That dude coming to fight, bro. I'm just going, it don't make no sense to put no money on anything else but him. He said, I'm Ghana. He said, what you say? You're gonna make some money on tacos. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. HBCU, what you say? He said, Ego be begging too. Oh man. Yeah, I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm just saying. Yeah, hey. He say no Dr. Umar videos today, Coach. No, I ain't gonna play Dr. Umar. Big Papa. As a matter of fact, yeah, Big Papa. Hold on, man. Hold on.
Big Papa needs to eat before the keynote lecture tonight. I said Big Papa needs to eat before the keynote lecture tonight. The doors open in 2 hours, and I need some Southern cooking. I said the doors open in 2 hours, and I need some Southern cooking here in Jacksonville. Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit the PayPal, International Africans.
Hit the Cash App. Hey, Cash App. Shit, let me see if this shit work. Cash App, New Minute Today, USA. Cash App, $ New Minute Today, USA. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. International Africans. Hit the Cash App. Hit the PayPal. Hey, listen, this is a shame. We got 161 people in here. We should have everybody at least giving $10 a piece right now. $10 a piece. We need to give, right now, y'all in violation. Right now, goddammit, this shit don't make no sense. Right now, hit the Cash App. $ New Media Today USA. Hit the Cash App right now. I ain't building no school. I ain't building nothing. Just hit the Cash App anyway. Bro, I take my hat out to them dudes, bro. I take my hat out to them dudes. I take my hat out to them, bro. I take my hat out to them, bro. Like, hey, man. Hey, Bless, one thing about me, I ain't no hater now. I ain't no hater, shit. I ain't no hater. I ain't one thing about me, man. Shit, I ain't no hater, man. If they can get the bread, so be. Eric, 1984, what you say, fam? They gotta pay dues. Yeah, they gotta pay dues, man. They gotta pay dues. Hey, he say, what's your Daniel Rio say? Pass the collection plate, coach. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't no dudes be. Oh man, that's like, you know, they be doing that in the church though. In the church, in the mosque, and I was in the nation. Yeah. We need to raise some money. You know what I mean? Sources say Tank Davis versus MJ Hall in the works for April the 12th. Nah, Tank is gonna. Nah, I know you're trying to be funny, but Tank is gonna fight Roller Romero. Tank is gonna fight Roller Romero. He's gonna fight Roller Romero. That's who he's gonna fight. That's who he's gonna fight. E-Money, what you say? He said, yeah, ego be hype for a dollar super chat. I was like, bro, listen, man. Hey, he said, let's see if the super chat good. Hey, Smith and West, what you say? Dr. Umar got brothers out here looking back. That's my dog. Hey, listen, man, Smith and West. Hey, man, I was fucked up by Umar about 2012, 2011. Oh man, bro, man, that was my dog, man. Man, that's my dog, Dr. Umar, man. Man, I hate to see him going out like that, man. Damn, I hate to see him go. Man, you boy, I was one of the biggest Dr. Umar supporters. Man, I was still on that pseudo shit. So I'm one of the biggest Dr. Umar supporters, man. God damn, bro, you feel me? Man, it hurt me to my heart, man. My goddamn dog. Yeah, I snapped out of that shit. You know what I mean? Once I snapped out of that content, I went through it all, bro. I've been through it all. Like I got, bro, like I was knee deep in it. You know what I'm saying? Knee deep in it. But but hit the cash out. There you go. It's working. Shout out to Daniel Rios for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Daniel say I was inspired, coach. That's what I'm talking about. Hit the cash out. Hit the PayPal. You know what I mean? Hit the super chat. It's working. Smith and West say, nigga, digital panhandling. He say digital panhandling. He say digital panhandling. Oh man. Hey, what you say, fam? Hold on. And see, over here at New Media Today, USA Boxing, we even motivate the greats.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different. You understand? We have Jennifer Lopez, we have Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have so when I called him up, I was like, yo, what do you think, Eddie? If we bring the belts together, and Eddie said, that shit is a good idea. I think the only person that can beat Canelo right now is like maybe 4 years or 5 years from now, my son. You know, like Triple G and Canelo and all these guys, they're bums, bro. They're bums.
Well, once TFU became undisputed, look how many champions we got that's undisputed now.
Hey, we even motivate the greats. I just want to let y'all know that. We even motivate the greats. What's up? Some birds out there chirping, man. Shout out to Con Shonery. Salute to Con Shonery. For dropping that 279. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, not a penny for Dr. Fumar, man. Hey, man, let's give everybody a round of applause, man. We don't do this shit for super chats over here, man. But I appreciate the support. But we don't do this shit for super chats over here, man. Yeah, we just like to have fun, rock out, and kick it, man. And that's how we do it over here, man. I want to give everybody let's go ahead and do this OJ the Jew man style. Give everyone a salute. Let's give a shout out to my main man. Who called the other day? Roach from Houston. Salute to Roach from Houston, man. Shout out to my main man Cassidy calling in from London. Shout out to Ben Deli calling from New York. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Dantes calling from Alabama, man. Oh yeah, we got this fighter Allen Nelson fighting tomorrow. He's a heavyweight. We're gonna check him out. Shout out to Electro Jed calling from New Mexico. Salute to Ed calling from Houston. Big Ed in the house. 5th Ward. Shout out to EG calling from Illinois. You know what I mean? And salute Salute to all of the members. Everybody. Salute to Mike from Boston. Frankly Sherry. Shout out to Elf Society, Bernard Burton. Shout out to Devon, my main man Cassidy. Shout out to Tony Boswell, Troy Graham, AB Sounds, George H, Alex Corona, Kathy W, Dean West, Jim 82, Dragon Leg, 2 Matador, CB3, Miguel Charco. Shout out to the Queen Carmen Serene. Salute to Juan Corrillo. Shout out to Arnold Moketsi. Shout out to Major Key Boxing. Jay Miller in the house. Will Sargentson, salute fam. Here to there, True Gritter 402, Malcolm Roach, Hair Hero Elite, Jay Rodriguez, Folobon, Philo 58. Shout out to Ralph Reacts. Salute to my brother Ron Boy Fresh. Dantes, what's going on, fam? Who called in? Shout out to Ronald Finkley, Big Ron, Charles N, my main man Chick from LA, Hector Garcia. Salute, fam. I got another fight lined up for you, my brother. Shout out to my brother Damian Bennett from B-More. Shout out to Lonnie Laughlin, the Queen Love Green Eyes P, my brother Charlo, Ahmed, salute my brother Jack Waratama, Knockdown 305, Dade County in the house, Thomas Jones, Jason Dockery, the Queen Fistiana Fights. Shout out to the Queen Misfit. Salute to my brother Retro Boston and Documentaries. Salute to Schoolo X-Man. Shout out to Mark Nash. Salute to my brother from the ATL. Rider of the Storm, Carl Hansen, Philly Fly, Adrian Big 30, the Queen Bless 365, Ace Sneed, Dr. Paul Evans, Mr. Pass. Salute to the Queen Arlette. Salute to my sister and Queen, the Queen and my big sister, Lisa Bells. Shout out to James Brown, my big bro, Smith & Wesson Detroit, the Big D. And, they talk a lot of shit in Detroit, trust me. Ask Tony Harris. And shout out to the Perfect Punch Boxing. Other than that, let's see who else we got, man. Shout out to E-Money, man. E-Money. Shout out to everybody that I forgot. Shout out to E-Money, no say. Shout out to Thomas Jones. Egg, what up, fam? Jeff Lucietta. You see what I'm saying? Big J. What's going on? What Big J talking about? Salute to Big J. And shout out to Daniel Rios as well for the super chat and Con Shonery. Once again, that's it. That's our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New Minute Today USA Boxing. As a matter of fact, he said, "What you do?" He said, "Coach, you doing any of the fights tomorrow?" I might. Be on the lookout for that, fam. Other than that, man, once again, it's our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New Minute Today USA Boxing. You know how we do it.
You're begging me not to leave, and I refuse to let you go.
Yes, sir. I see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.